Well, hello, hello, chat. Howdy do. I was in the middle of putting my laundry away, and I just was like, well, I can get started while stuff was cooking, right? How we doing? I'm not sure if my heart is ready for what may come next in this story.
Dispatching now.
I got more favorite items to grind for, and I'm not...
Kneel before Darkflower, the Shadow Empress.
Obviously, every NIKKE grind session starts out with the dailies, since I haven't logged in yet today.
Saw teeth, entire build. Come again if you need anything.
I could totally play this at work, probably.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Just in time, dear client.
I'm at a place where it's like, every time I want to do anything on my phone, regardless if there's work to do or not, someone always walks. You guys probably know all about this if you have full-time jobs, right? So
Thank you for coming.
imagine you catch up with everything, right? And like, your whole workflow is done. You're just waiting for like more shit to do. The moment you whip out your phone to even like scroll a little bit or do something, every time without fail, one of the head honchos or one of the big dudes, someone with, you know, power, walks into your area and sees you. But they're never around when you're busting your ass, right? Don't you hate that? Happens to me all the freaking time. And I'm like never on my phone unless like, well, in my case, I listen to music while I work. So I just use my smartwatch to change my songs if I don't want like what I'm listening to. But on the other hand, sometimes I just need to like,
that can be deduced.
I need to like change the artist or whatever. And you can't do that on a smartwatch without pressing a billion buttons. It's just faster on your phone. Yes, Cinderella. I always pick the answer with the word beautiful in it, and it's usually correct.
For you, I'd give everything.
Oh. Is that so? Teaching Avastar. Yes, Avastar is cute. Do it.
I'm thinking about making.
Yeah, that's good enough. I'm just min-maxing the NIKKEs at this point with the advisements and everything. But anyways, I'm getting off track here. Also, the funny part about having having downtime and like looking at your phone, for the very first time at my current job, I had nothing to do for a minute. So, like,
Show me your potential, mon ami. No.
I was getting spam calls from I don't know what. So I caught up with all my work. I decided to deal with that and block the number, all that, and it takes a hot second. Of course, the minute I do that, somebody walks in. Now, this person was not like a manager or anything like that. Just a dude grabbing some pieces that I finished to finish his job. It's like a multi-step process. I do woodworking, if that gives you a good context. He walks in, doesn't say anything. You know, I put my phone back away and I start prepping for the next job. He doesn't say anything to me. He leaves. Literally later that day, I get called to the office. Or the manager comes out and he says, need to speak with you in the office for a minute. I'm like, okay. Usually that's not a good thing. Doesn't matter if you're at work or in school. Getting called into the office is like never a good thing. So we get to the office, and of course he hands me a piece of paper saying, performance and behavioral review plan. I'm like, what? Why? I looked at him with such a confused look, you know? and he just starts going through it, and I'm read it. It has like an outline of like what needs to get improved or whatever. It's like, and I look at it, and the the phone instance is on there. I'm like, well, the only people I'm in a completely separate building from other people. Yeah, of course, Rosanna's on my Tetra team, so she's like my main staple Burst 2 Tetra. There's probably better ones, but oh yeah, isn't Prika Burst 2? I don't remember. Yeah, so the phone thing was mentioned. I'm like, but nobody's out here but that one guy. And then it dawns on me that he literally went out of his way to tattle because I was on my phone for fucking 5 seconds. It's like, my brother in Christ, you get no brown nosing points for calling someone out being on their phone for 5 seconds when all their work is literally done. Like, what benefit does it possibly give you to do something like that? And I've been nothing but nice to this guy, trying to help him like bring out pieces of work when I'm not busy and shit. And it's like, well, it serves me right for being nice, I guess. And then another part of it, the part that irks me the most. Yeah, you guys need to shoot the frickin' raptures that pull everyone in. They're just gonna let it walk away. Like, what the hell? Sometimes the auto aim does not work as intended. I'm sure you other commanders feel the same exact way. But the other thing that was mentioned is, oh shit. Actual boss fight, hold on. I actually have to play the game. Hold on.
I will be
What do you say we cool off?
entertainment!
It's an actual boss fight in the tower, so I kind of have to low-key participate. But anyways. So there's like in the performance plan outline anyway.
What do you say we cool off? Fire until your gun barrels melt.
Basically, I was being told that what I was doing was not good enough, right?
Greater resistance than I thought.
It's like, apparently I have a goal of a set number of things I need to do within the day. That specific
What
number
do you say we cool off?
happens to be, well, it just happens to be like a certain number in the day. I will say 07 Modernia. We'll say the number's 30, right? I have to do 30 tasks,
We finally hit the beach
or I have to complete 30 products per hour. Whether it's like a prep stage or a finishing stage, I have to do 30 per hour. So remember this number. I work 4 10s in a week. So by Friday, I'm done with my week. With breaks encountered for and everything, I'm working roughly 9 hours a day. So you take that, you know, how many hours I'm working in a day. So the 9. And then you multiply that, because every stage of what I do for work counts towards the hourly goal.
Commander,
So it could be
the disruptive element.
I told you just
30 product for prep stage, or 30 product for finishing stage, or a mix of it. You know, each action, right, counts towards that. But here's the problem with that. My job relies on someone else to give me product, right? So I have to be fed product in order to even start doing my job. Which usually they come in the morning in troves, and then I get started on it. So in order to meet my goal, I need a minimum amount of product rolling through my area by like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Because any later than that, and I'm not getting it finished. You know, the specific job or whatever. Definitely, because some stages take more than others. Oh, hey, Romani. She needs a kid upgrade. Romani needs some love, for sure. But anyway, like, just for math's sake, because I'm stupid, I'm gonna drop the hourly rate to 20, right? So 20 product per hour. At minimum, I would need 60 product all day for all the stages I need to do for a finished job in that 9-hour period to bare minimum meet that requirement. What management doesn't understand is that if you only give me, say, about 45 per day, it is impossible for me to meet that goal because the product simply doesn't exist in my threshold. You can't make me pull numbers out of nothing. And the performance plan said I wasn't meeting my goals. But the problem is, and I explained this, that the reason I'm not meeting anything is because I'm not getting enough product in at the end of the day. Or by the end of the day, excuse me. Which makes it impossible. You know, the best you're gonna get is whatever... Shit. Oh, that's great. I just spilled on my keyboard. Wonderful. Even thinking about work makes me stressed out, dude. It's crazy. Hold on. Yeah, no, Falco, you're 100% right. Why the heck, like, why do people bother with that shit if it doesn't affect them? Hang on, I need to grab a rag. I spilled on my keyboard. Like, good lord, even talking about work stresses me out, bro. Okay, I'm about to commit hopefully my computer doesn't freak out about this. I am gonna unplug my keyboard and, like, shake it out. It looks like I didn't... Alright, nothing broke. I think we're okay for now. Just give me a few minutes, chat. I'm just gonna clean my keyboard. I would rather not lose my keyboard and have to buy another one because of a short. That would be, I mean, I get paid tomorrow, so it's okay. Like, I could get a new keyboard if I really needed to, but I'd rather not. Literally anything computer related is expensive. I mean, keyboards suffer the least from this AI bullshit, but... Alright, for safety's sake, I think what I'll do... It was water. It's just gamer sups water, right? But the water didn't get in the keyboard. It was just sitting on top of it. I just wanted to stop it before it got into, like, the keys itself. I'm gonna give it a quick blowout with my gun. My air gun. And it should be okay. This keyboard is well sealed, I must say. Like, you would literally have to spill a bunch on it to get stuff in the key. I just wanted to stop it before. So I will be right back in just a minute. In fact, I'll just do this. Go. Alright, we are back in action. I'm just gonna hook up my keyboard again real quick. Yeah, the design of this keyboard does a great job keeping the out of it. Alright. Give everything a moment to come back. Alright, how are we looking? Okay. Keyboard's back in business. Let's go. Try not to be stupid this time. Oh my shit. Thank goodness we weren't in the middle of like an emotional thingy. That would have kind of ruined it. Not gonna lie. Give me all my daily stuffs. Alright, we are good to go. We are back in business. Kinda tempted to get the past skins, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. That should be all the dailies. All right. I believe it is time. Quick thing here a little bit.
With this, we're one
Dude.
step closer to our dream.
Obviously, with the new stuff that's out, I want to kind of min-max here. Give me those. That should be more than enough to do the entirety of Story 2. Alright. Time to roll the intro. Hello everyone, hello YouTube, welcome back to Goddess of Victory NIKKE. Project MATIS, Story 2 is here. Obviously it dropped a little bit, it dropped earlier than when I'm streaming it now. But we also have hard mode available now. So kind of two birds in one stone. It's kind of what I think I'm going to be doing rolling forward with every NIKKE event. I think that'll be the best way for me to handle it going forward. That way we get a more whole experience. Yeah, I'll be slow on the uptake for the story of the story 2s of each event. I feel like hard mode should just be there from the get-go. I'm gonna be honest. Like, alright, let me talk about this for a second. Why is hard mode held back for a whole nother week from story 2? The only reason you're playing it is for the extra epilogue tidbit at the very end of all of it, which is not even 5 minutes worth of lore or content. I really think that hard mode should be available as soon as you finish story 2. You know, for the people that want to just grind it out and have it available. Because for creators like myself, I think streaming it and doing it separately of story 2 makes absolutely no sense. Unless you really want to do a deep dive during that same stream or whatever on the lore that was just dropped throughout the entire event on the same day that hard mode drops and try to tie it all together. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. I just think it should be available with story 2 as soon as you finish it. It makes a little more sense to me. But anyways, we're getting off kilter. Story 2. And then hard mode. Story 2 is messed up. I can imagine it. I can certainly imagine it. But anyways, let's go. Laplace. Lil baby Laplace. The girl's world begins in a worn-down back alley. She's watching the same hero show as Suen. Across from her home, the sound blares out of an old television set up in front of a general store. Grand music swells as a stylishly dressed female hero appears.
The hero has arrived! Let's go, fellow heroes! Onwards!
The girl's eyes sparkle as she stares at the TV, spellbound.
Onwards.
Evil, come forth! No matter what torment you inflict on others, so long as I, the Ultra Hero, still stand, hope will never be extinguished.
It's crazy to see Laplace's inspiration came from the same Ultra Hero that Suen grew up watching. So she is just hero hard-coded. Bless.
Justice shall never be defeated!
I'm very interested to see how Drake's villain arc comes through. The girl thrusts her arm toward the sky.
Never be defeated.
She adores heroes. Amid the grayness of her world, it is those superhero movies playing every day on that old store TV that are the only shimmering gleams of light in her life.
Shut up, would you?
Oh, great. A liquor glass lands next to the girl and shatters.
I was wondering where you crawled off to. You watching that crap again?
Oh boy, I can already tell. Laplace had a piece of shit father. What is it with fathers in this game? Why are they all so bad? Like, the world is bleak, sure, but... Well, I take that back. Oswald was an amazing, you know, a great father for Frisia. Imperfect, of course, but still, an amazing father nonetheless. Everyone else is just terrible.
When the hell are you gonna kick the bucket? Gotta turn you into a NIKKE so I can finally make some money.
What the fuck? As long as she can watch her heroes, she's able to endure the abuse that her villain of a father unleashes without warning. I hope he gets his comeuppance. I'm gonna say it right now, and don't spoil it, chat. I hope he gets his comeuppance.
Hey, hobo! Who, me? Yeah, you. Go over there and steal us some bread. If you can't, then go beg for it instead.
Kids laugh.
Oh,
Not our sweet girl Laplace. As long as she can watch her heroes, she's able to endure all the bullying from young back alley villains.
I don't do things like that. Only villains would do that sort of thing. Did you just call me a villain?
Damn straight she did. That's what you are. You're a bad kid.
That's right. You punk!
Young villains start to beat on the girl. Poor Laplace. Yet she doesn't give in to them. After all, a hero must never kneel before a villain. So the girl endures beating after beating, and her frail body becomes even frailer still. While she tried to survive on faith alone, the girl's world, filled with so many villains, is far too much to bear. Liquor bottle lands right on the girl's head. Red blooms across her vision. Pause.
Just die already. Hurry up and die!
Why don't you hurry up and die, you piece of trash?
Die and turn into a NIKKE and make me money!
Villain strikes her with his fists over and over. Man, what the hell? Worst beating he's ever given her. Just as the thought hits her that she might truly die if she does nothing.
What the? You little brat!
Girl pushes the villain aside and runs outside.
Hero! Hero!
She wanders in search of a hero. She cries out with all her might,
Ultra! Hero!
honey. She reaches out her
There
hand.
You are!
She desperately runs over and seizes the hand of someone holding a gun.
What the? What's wrong, kid?
For her is a NIKKE, just like the Ultra hero she saw on TV.
Please, help me, hero!
Help you with what?
Come on, just leave her and let's go. This is a dangerous part of town.
Please, help me, hero!
Suddenly, she feels someone behind her. The villain grabs her by the hair and yanks her back.
What are you looking at? Never seen someone discipline their kid before?
Come on, let's go.
But...
He's a human. There's nothing we can do. Let's just hurry up and go.
What are you staring at? You damn NIKKEs. Here to steal more jobs?
fine. Let's go.
The NIKKEs walk away, leaving the girl behind.
Hero?
Beating starts back up again. Not a single soul passing through the alley pays attention to her cries. They ignore a kid being beaten up like that. Good lord.
What the? It's raining. Now I'm all wet. What a drag.
Girl makes a splash as she falls to the ground. Villain walks off, leaving her behind in the rain. I'm fuming. I hate, more than anything, abusive parents. The girl's vision is blurred, and a thought runs through her mind.
There's no such thing as heroes. There's no such thing as heroes. There were never any heroes.
She hears someone scream. A siren blares, echoing as the girl's world goes black. She thinks, if I can survive, if I can just survive and become stronger, if I can just become a NIKKE, I'll never ignore the weak like those two did. No one else in this world will be a hero, and I'll get stronger. Become one myself, the strongest hero anyone's ever seen. I'll use my strength to take down all the evil in the world. From that day on, the girl begins to live for nothing but the chance to become a hero. Several years pass. After getting taken to the hospital thanks to someone's report, the girl was eventually driven out. She wanders around in an effort to survive until one day, on a TV in an alley where she's hiding, she finds the chance she's been looking for. Yuan's
Anyone
message.
is welcome to apply. Anyone who holds in their heart a burning desire to become a hero. Come knock on the doors of Miss Phyllis Industry.
That was the ticket.
Anyone who wants to become a hero? Finally! I can become a hero too.
And so, at long last, Laplace stands in front of the door, becoming a hero. She reads the words, interview room, written clearly on the door.
Let's do this.
She opens the door and steps inside. Thank God we know what happens with Laplace.
That dessert was
I'm still mad as hell that she went through that. Trash parents don't deserve children.
Are you less tense now?
Maybe pour
Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. You know what I mean?
Since we won, why don't we go play a little?
Oh, that hits me wrong though. Laplace starts wolfing down the cake, oblivious to everything around her.
You must be hungry. Huh? Did you not eat before you came here?
Oh, how did you know?
Laplace,
Uh,
you're scarfing down that cake with no problem. I think that's a dead giveaway.
You're right. I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. That's how long I've been hiding here.
did you say since yesterday?
Knowing I'm hungry just from a single glance. People who make heroes really are on another level.
Just hurry up and eat.
Despite everything she went through, even now, when she was younger, she's still a goober. I love that for her. And even knowing her backstory a bit more, and how she is now, I can tell a lot of people, including myself unfortunately, thought Laplace's mannerisms were a bit annoying. It helps a lot to know the inspiration on how that is literally her driving force to survive. And the only reason she's alive now is because of that desire. So you know what? I think I can let it slide. It'd be nice if she'd stop breaking windows, though. Ewan looks Laplace over once more. Her scrawny frame, her sickly complexion. She has plenty of spirit, but she looks like she'll die before making it very far.
Phew, I'm stuffed. That cake was good. Thanks for sharing some with me. You're really a good person.
Given how much you were drooling while watching me eat, I didn't really have much choice. So, what's your deal anyway?
I'm Laplace.
I wasn't asking your name. Did you have an interview?
Yep. I failed.
Since I never saw you, I'm guessing you got cut in the first round. No surprise there with a body like that.
Wait, do I need to be healthy to be a hero?
Yeah, obviously. What, did you expect this to be some sort of game for kids?
But I heard you only need a healthy brain to become a NIKKE.
This isn't about becoming some ordinary NIKKE. The whole process is going to be painful. And if you're not strong enough to endure it, you could die. That's why we're only looking to accept people who are both physically and mentally healthy.
I mean, you really limit your options there. Obviously that wasn't the case because Laplace made it through the whole damn thing, but
We're not trying to get anyone killed.
Physically and mentally healthy, huh?
With the state you're in, there's no way you'd be able to handle it.
So you're saying as long as I can endure it, I can become a hero?
Yeah, but I doubt you'll make it. So just finish your cake and be on your way. And don't come back here.
Ewan walks off, leaving Laplace
All I
behind.
have to do is endure? That's easy! Alright then. From this moment, I'm gonna endure with everything I've got.
The next day.
Oh, what a pain. Another day without a single decent candidate.
Hey there, Ewan!
You scared me!
Persistent. I knew Laplace would be persistent throughout this whole thing. That's her greatest trait, I think.
You? What's your deal?
It's me, Laplace!
I wasn't asking your name! Why are you here?
To become a hero! You said it yourself! All I have to do is endure, right?
What?
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep at this until you make me a hero.
Oh, I get it. You're going to stage a sit-in, are you? You think that'll make things go your way?
A sit-in? No! I'm just gonna stay here and endure.
That's the same thing.
By the way, are we not having cake today?
You think I'm crazy enough to feed you? You'll just stay longer. If you want to endure, try doing it without food.
Siyun walks off. But the next day...
Hey there, Siyun!
You're still here?
Yup!
And you haven't eaten anything.
I'm fine. I'm used to going without food. Before I first got here, I didn't even eat anything on the long walk over. That being said, no cake today either?
No!
The day after that...
Hey, Siyun! I'm still here!
Don't be.
The day after that...
See, Siyun? I'm enduring.
Is your plan seriously to sit here and starve to death?
I don't plan on dying.
And yet here you are, enduring without food and water.
I wouldn't say that exactly. The bathrooms have water.
What?
She's resourceful, at least.
You didn't actually drink that water, did you?
Why? Of course I did. Drink enough water, and you stop feeling hungry. You've got really clean water here. Probably for all those heroes you're making. It doesn't wreck my stomach, no matter how much I drink.
Compared to what she probably was drinking, yeah.
You're insane.
Dedicated is the word, not insane. Laplace doesn't leave Siyun's hideout. After a full week of this...
Hey.
Hey, it's me, Laplace.
Right, Laplace.
You called?
Just how long do you plan on staying here?
Until you make me a hero.
The interviews are over. Recruitment's closed, and every spot is filled.
I see. I'll just have to wait until the next round of openings.
Oh, don't lie, Siyun. You don't have anybody.
Listen, you think I didn't accept you for my sake? It's for your own good, got it?
It is?
Yeah, because someone as frail as you could die during the tests.
Can't you make a NIKKE with just a brain, though? My brain is healthy.
Who said anything about your brain? Your body may not be able to withstand it. You could die.
I appreciate you being honest about the danger involved. But I'll be okay. I can endure it.
Ugh, there you go with that word again. It hurts, okay? It'll hurt so bad that even a healthy person couldn't take it.
I'll be okay. If that's what I have to do to become a hero, I can take whatever you throw at me.
Laplace's eyes shine.
This body of mine might be weak, but my mind is in great shape. That's why I know I can do it. I can become a hero.
Suddenly, Siyun finds her. She can't look away from that gaze.
Give me just one chance. If you believe in me, then no matter what trials or difficulties may come, I'll become a hero right before your eyes. Just watch.
That's what she needs.
Oh, you win.
Huh?
Fine. I'll let you join the project. You wanted a chance? So here it is. Show us what you're made of.
Atta girl.
It's going to be much more painful than you imagine. But yeah, throw yourself against the wall. Let your soul get crushed. Then we'll see if you can still go on about enduring and becoming a hero.
Thank you so much, Siyun.
Don't go blaming me later, though.
Yeah, that is the same VA, you're right. I do play Zenless. She's super talented.
I'm not responsible for whatever happens, including you dying.
I think she's well prepared for that, Stuan.
Of course.
Follow me. I'll get you into the lab.
I promise to repay this kindness someday.
Don't go making any promises until you actually survive.
So what's the deal?
With what? Be more specific.
That Laplace kid. What's she doing here?
It's crazy to think that Laplace is so young in comparison to, you know, maybe even Stuan, but Maxwell especially. Like, Maxwell is the oldest one in MATIS. And that's why she acts as the solo standing figure, like the motherly figure in the whole thing, because she literally is. I ain't enough about it though. It fits perfectly.
What do you think? She's a candidate for the project.
With a body like that. Is she a friend of yours?
Why would I be friends with someone like that? I just did the interview and hired her, okay?
So you saw how weak she is and still chose to hire her?
I gave her a clear warning. I told her everything. She's the one who chose to do it.
Well, of course she did. That's why she walked into the interview room in the first place. The interviewers wouldn't stop griping about it, so I went and watched the video of her first interview. I could immediately tell she's someone you'd find endearing, but physically, she's got too many issues. It's obvious she wouldn't even last until the real tests even began. That's why the interviewers cut her.
So what? I'm the one in charge, remember?
Yeah.
I can add one extra participant if I want.
What if something goes wrong and she dies halfway through?
You know what'll happen. Our image will take a hit, and that's it.
Stuan!
You really won't let up, will you? She says she wants it, even if it kills her. Just let it go. You think I let her join because I wanted to? That brat held out for a whole week.
A whole week? What do you mean?
Never mind. Anyway, I passed her, so stop questioning me about it and just put her on the project. End of discussion.
Yeah, okay. But if she can't handle it and runs off, we're going on without her. Got it?
Do whatever you want.
Geez, what kind of tests are they talking about though? You know, when it
I'm
like,
ready. Let's go.
like NIKKE making
Now
is based around the brain of a person. So what about the physical testing and everything? Is it just constitution?
Maybe coral pancake?
I'm really curious because it's like the physical body isn't even like,
Valiant king from behind.
well, or is it? Does it influence how the NIKKE turns out? Like the stronger you are in person, the stronger your
Why don't we
NIKKE
go
form
play a
becomes?
little longer?
Welcome, everyone. And thank you for joining the Hero NIKKE project.
Wait, so there's more than one person? Oh. Well, that's news to me.
I'm Maxwell, the lead researcher on Project MATIS. As I told you before, the goal of this project is not to create ordinary NIKKEs, but to create hero NIKKEs with power beyond anything anyone's ever seen. Because of that, we expect the process to involve considerable pain. Worst case, there is a distinct possibility that some of you could lose your lives.
Silence falls over the
Of
lab.
course, the Bacillus research team will do all we can to prevent any casualties by utilizing the ARC's most advanced technology. However, before we proceed with the main experiment, you'll be tested to see whether you have the physical and mental fortitude to endure intense pain.
Maxwell fixes her gaze on Laplace.
Anyone who cannot endure will be automatically removed from the project. Only those who make it through the entire experiment will become NIKKEs and receive a hero prototype body. They will also receive the compensation that was previously promised. Of course. Having made it this far guarantees you some compensation, so don't worry about that. We're excited to see how you all perform. May you make it to the end and become the Ark's new heroes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Laplace is the only one there who truly intended on becoming a hero and not just doing it for, like, security and compensation. Like, I don't blame people for trying to do that with the state of the Ark, but I'm just saying. With applause ringing through the simulation room, Project MATIS begins with 100 candidates. Holy shit. 100? Once the testing starts, the candidates receive injections at regular intervals.
Who in the world would make such a frail child join this experiment? What was Huan thinking?
No one forced me into this. I volunteered.
Yeah, that's what they all say. The things some people do for money.
Huh?
Once you get the injection, you'll feel a burning sensation right in your stomach. It's going to hurt. That's all normal, though, so don't worry. If you don't feel like you can handle it, don't hesitate to come tell me.
Okay.
After each injection comes a brief rest period, followed by a meal that's part of a prescribed diet.
It feels like my insides are on fire!
An unfamiliar pain surges up from deep within her body. Still, Laplace forces the food into her mouth. She finds it bearable so long as she thinks of it as one of the steps toward becoming a hero.
Are you talking to me?
You're the one the CEO gave special permission to be on the project, aren't you?
Well, I don't know who the CEO is, but I do think they gave me special permission to join.
I see. What made you come here?
I came to become a hero. It's amazing that there are this many people who also want to be heroes.
Oh, sweetheart.
What?
I'm here to become a hero. Aren't you?
Oh, I see. You really are as strange as the rumors say.
I'm strange?
It's nothing. Enjoy your meal.
The nervous girl hurries off.
Huh?
Before long, she starts to hear whispers all around her. She's a weirdo. She's only here because of favoritism. She got a hero complex. She's an attention seeker. She was gaslit into being here. Oh, you leave my poor goober alone. Everyone clamors on about her, judging her through whatever their favoritism lens happens to be. Yeah, and you're all gonna drop out because you're a bunch of wusses. It all carries a malice very familiar to her. As Laplace goes to set down her tray, someone trips her.
Oh, sorry.
What the hell?
I mistook you for a twig instead of a person. I'm surprised you actually hit the ground. I thought maybe you'd grab onto some of the strings you pulled to get in here.
Shut up. The woman giggles.
I see. It seems even a place that makes heroes has villains in it.
What?
A villain like you must never be allowed to become a hero. Heroic retribution!
Laplace lunges at the woman wearing a ribbon.
You two, over there! Stop it!
After the meal comes physical training.
If all they need is our brains, then why do we have to do all this?
Seriously, ugh. I feel like I'm burning up from the inside out.
You got this, Laplace. Laplace is last among all the candidates. struggling harder than anyone just to keep running.
Look at her. She's practically dying. She's the CEO's favorite, right? The one who attacked that girl earlier.
Looks like favoritism doesn't make the training any easier.
Well, it ain't favoritism then, is it? Shut the hell up. People sneer at the feeble Laplace as they pass her. Her body, battered from the fight earlier, throbs all over. She's run out of stamina and feels like she might pass out. But Laplace grits her teeth.
I have to endure. I have to overcome it.
After training ends, there's another short rest, followed by another meal. Then more training, and finally Laplace practically collapses as she goes to bed. No matter what she does, the pain inside her never subsides. A week passes. At some point, Laplace realizes the stares and whispers directed at her are gone. The malice towards her for being the CEO's favorite has faded as well. Partly because everyone is in too much pain to have any spare energy for tormenting others. And partly because some have given up and left the project, unable to stand the pain. Weak.
I have to endure. I've dealt with this amount of pain my whole life. I can do it. I can do it.
Yes, you can. Laplace grits her teeth. Even if just for Xuen, who believed in her, she wants to overcome this trial, no matter what it takes. Another week passes. The pain inside her is so fierce at this point that she can't sleep at night. Every time it keeps her up, she watches Ultra Hero on the TV in her room.
The hero has arrived!
Sweetheart.
The hero has arrived.
Let's go, fellow heroes! Onwards!
I knew it. Getting hold of the trilogy before coming in here was the right call.
Whatever inspires you, Laplace. You go, girl. So, she endures the pain day after day, until the last test finally comes to an end. Of all the candidates that started, only 40 remain. That's still a lot, actually. 40% after all of that? I thought it'd be less. That's insane.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I would have figured there'd be like, I don't know, 10 people left?
This is child's play.
Are you less tense now?
Who's next?
Damn, does all the stuff Laplace had to put up with get put through
Since we won!
just for the hero program? It's just
How many
insane.
are left?
40.
That's fewer than I expected.
Really? Like I said, I was expecting a lot less. Like 10, maybe 20.
It is what it is. Ordinary resolve can't get you through that kind of pain. Oh, but did you hear? She made it.
Who are you talking about?
That Laplace kid. She scored the worst on all the physical tests, but even still, she made it through them.
She did?
Yeah, go figure.
You gotta start to believe now, Xuen.
That brat. If there's one thing she's got, it's endurance.
Hmm?
How are the body makers? Do you think it'll turn out okay?
What do you mean?
The production of the prototype bodies. When you loaded the blueprints, there weren't any problems or anything. Were there?
No, none. As for whether it'll actually work out, though, it's hard to say. All we've done so far are simulations, so we won't really know until we run it for real.
Yo, you're right though. Xuen literally did a Mr. Beast challenge for 100 applicants. I see where he got the inspo from.
But I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast would get canceled if any of his challenges involved torture. I don't know, man.
You should have some faith in your own design.
How could I?
Come on. You're not the little kid you used to be. You've done plenty as the CEO by now.
Yeah, her frickin' dad sowing the seeds of doubt in her with that blueprint. Nah, he's just plain evil.
Surely you realize how solid that blueprint you created was.
Was it though?
Get rid of it. Are you deaf? I said get that out of my sight.
Man, being a father in NIKKE any % challenge. Be a good father for one day. Hell, even OG Mustang pulled it off once for like one conversation.
Still thinking about what happened that day?
No, I just remembered something else.
Right.
Suen, trust your own judgment. You're no longer that little girl. You're the CEO of Masilis.
You think I don't know that?
Hey, you gotta listen to Maxwell. She's been there for you like the entire time, and she's like the words of encouragement that you need. God, I hate to imagine where we'd be in the story if Maxwell didn't help Suen with all of this.
I want this project to convince you of it. To show you that we weren't wrong that day.
Maxwell.
And hey, the project's come this far, right? There's no turning back now. What's done is done. So let's trust our past selves and give it everything we've got.
Damn straight.
That's true. Yeah, I'm the CEO. I'm the CEO of Masilis now. I can do this.
Yes, you can. Just gotta believe. On the day, Project MATIS is set to produce its first round of prototype bodies. Numerous researchers bustle about inside the MATIS lab. Laplace gazes at the enormous machines before her.
This is the machine that'll make me a hero. So all I need to do is climb in here and I'll become a hero? Am I supposed to picture the kind of hero I want to be? I don't know.
Laplace raises her hand.
I have a question.
At a time like this, what is it?
While I'm inside this, should I be imagining the kind of hero I want to become?
There's no need to force yourself to come up with some ideal image. In fact, you don't have to think about anything at all. Once you're inside the capsule, you'll fall asleep right away. And once we inject the nymph, the body will form on its own.
Really? So they inject but they don't even know. So this raises a lot of questions because in the NIKKE universe, we don't know how nymph is made or how it functions. It is based on ancient technology, basically. So they inject the nymph and then the body is formed. So the nymph can make the body? Wild. I mean, MATIS was always different from standard NIKKEs. They're a lot more high performance, so they're not made like the regular ones. So, but still, really interesting lore though.
I see. Thanks for the answer.
Now that it seems your nerves have settled. Number 100, Laplace. Please step into capsule number 1.
Okay.
Go, girl, go. Laplace steps toward the capsule as she tries to calm her pounding heart. Looks down at her own hands, knowing it will be the last time she'll ever see them. How do you come into grips with knowing that your own body will no longer be your flesh and blood? Like, sure, it'll be for the better, but like that's what you were born with. It's like, I can't imagine the mental strain that must be to think about something like that, you know? She sees small, frail hands scarred by the hardships of the world. Etching that sight into her mind one last time. Laplace clenches her fists.
It's time to become a hero.
She holds on to that thought as she surrenders herself to the capsule.
Subject has entered the capsule.
Blueprint parameters have been applied.
What's the energy status of the body makers?
All clear. No anomalies.
Good. Suen, all preparations are complete.
All right.
Suen looks at the 8 enormous machines lined up in the lab. So out of all of them, only 8 made it to the final stage where they get the body. Out of 100, mind you. Still, I think 8 is a big... Is this where Drake comes in? Like, was she one of the 8? I wonder. She closes her eyes.
A hero, NIKKE. What childish nonsense. You've squandered not only the company's time, but its manpower as well.
Her father's words from that day still ring vividly in her ears. That's exactly why you prove him wrong.
I want this project to convince you of it. To show you that we weren't wrong that day.
Pushing her unease into a far corner of her mind, Suen opens her eyes.
Begin.
At Suen's signal, the body makers roar to life. A deep mechanical hum fills the air. The production of the MATIS prototype bodies begins. So it's not the brain put into another body, it's a body that forms around your existing body. That's how NIKKEs are made. I think that's just how the MATIS NIKKEs were made. Or like even overspec NIKKEs. Most other NIKKEs, the brain is implanted into bodies. I'm fairly certain that's how the standard procedure is for normal NIKKEs, the mass-produced models. Obviously, the overspecs and the pilgrims, and they were all special, I'm certain at this point. I really want to do a deep dive on NIKKE creation, as little as we know. Laplace opens her eyes in the capsule. Wondering if the experiment is over, she tries to turn her head. But her head has been fastened down and she can't move. Then, through the droning hum of the machines...
It worked!
She hears the voices of people celebrating. In the midst of her confusion, the capsule opens. Dazzling light pours into the capsule.
Please step out once the safety locks release.
The restraints come undone, and Laplace steps out from the capsule.
Whoa!
Yo! Look at her! That's the mission pass skin. That's so cool, though. Look at her. Look at that drip. For the first time in her life, the act of breathing feels effortless. Her body feels lighter than it ever has. She senses an energy boiling up within her that she's never felt before.
This must be the power of a hero.
Laplace turns her head and searches for Suen. Okay, YouTube is throwing up streaming errors, so I apologize on YouTube's behalf, or on the YouTube side of things, if things are a bit buffery. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Everything in OBS is working good, though. Oh, wait, hold on. I know why. Give me 2 seconds. I'm not sure why... Why is it only... That's weird. Very strange. Okay, I think YouTube's just being goofy. So, sorry for YouTube being goofy. You guys can check the VOD later if things kind of drop out. So, apologies. Oh, just as I said that, it fixes itself. That's wild. I'm like, yo, you're being terrible. Stop it. Anyways.
It worked. It actually worked?
See? I told you it'd be all right.
Damn straight.
Like I said, have more faith in yourself.
Yeah. You're right. It worked. I knew it. Creating a hero Nikke really was possible. I did it, Maxwell.
Maxwell gives Sewin a pat on the back.
Great job, Sewin.
Yeah. Sewin!
Laplace flashes Sewin with a wide grin and gives her a thumbs up.
What's with that goofy grin?
Seeing Laplace's face, Sewin smiles back. In that moment, the first experiment officially became a success. It's nice to see that Sewin is a brilliant mind when she puts herself into it.
Let's proceed to
The seeds of self-doubt placed by her father
Were you observing
really
this
just
valiant
made her
king
into a
from
worse
behind?
person.
Now, who's next?
It's easier to sympathize with her
This
now.
outfit is comfortable.
Like, I still feel
even
like
for
she could...
battle.
The way she acted in the beginning of the game still irks me, but I know why now.
Did you
At
see
least.
that? If not, then just ignore it.
Breaking news. Macellus Industries' Project MATIS has succeeded in producing its first prototypes. 8 candidates among 40 have received prototype bodies in the first round of production and have been deemed stable. Macellus CEO Sewin announced the company would proceed with a second round of prototype bodies with production beginning tomorrow afternoon. It would appear the manufacturer is one step closer to the creation of a hero Nikke.
What the? We barely made the prototype yesterday, and it's already in the news?
Yeah, looks like it. Everyone's pretty thrilled, apparently.
Something's off. Don't you find it weird how so many details are getting leaked?
So what? Someone was probably just eager to get the good news out. If the PR team wants to put in the work, let them.
Yeah, no. I think Maxwell's pretty founded here. Like, yeah, it's good news, but still, I would hold off on it.
Yeah, I guess we've got more important things to think about anyway. As the report said, all those who received bodies in the first round are in good shape. Their energy output isn't as high as we expected from the design, but their physical capabilities are on an entirely different level than regular Nikkes. As for the energy output, I figure we can fine-tune it in the next phase by feeding in electrical energy.
Sounds great. Everything's going smoothly. We can kick off the second round of production as soon as the body... Who's messaging me all of a sudden?
Uh-oh. Sewin picks up her phone.
Jian?
What the hell?
What do you want?
What else? To congratulate you, of course. I heard you produced your very first Nikke bodies yesterday. How'd it go? Did they come out all right? Are you happy with them?
That's none of your business.
That must mean it went well.
Seriously, what do you want?
Oh, don't be so angry. I just wanted to congratulate you. And to give you a little warning.
A warning?
Have you heard anything about what the board's up to?
Living their best lives? I don't know. The project's going well. They can't have anything to say about it, right?
Oh, but they do. They've got a lot to say. Precisely because your project's going so well.
Oh, of course. A board of people with yapping about stuff that is not their business. like, okay, it is their business, but like, they have no problems overthrowing Suen as CEO. Like, they're in it for their own interest. Just always remember that.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means the more power the CEO has within Macilla's industry, the less influence the board has. Back when Father was CEO, the suits didn't dare do anything. But ever since you took over, they've been running wild. You haven't been able to keep as tight of a grip on them as Father did.
It's not that I haven't been able to. I've just chosen not to.
Oh, I'm sure. In any case, you haven't kept them under control. And with the recent dip in public opinion, they were going to use it as an excuse to rattle you and get a tighter hold on the company. But then, you went and started a brand new NIKKE project.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I'm sure they didn't mind at first. Right? I mean, who'd think something you came up with as a kid would actually turn out well? Especially when the previous CEO wrote it off as nothing. Their guard was down in the beginning, because no one actually thought your project would succeed. To them, our father was both a devil and a god. But then, to the surprise of everyone, it worked. They thought you'd fail before making a single body, and yet it's going great.
Get to the point!
How do you think I'm able to be here, right now, talking to you? Did the thought even cross your mind?
What?
I'm here because the board asked me to be here. They want me here until your project's over.
Why?
So watch yourself. The funny thing about humans is, the moment they lay a finger on something that wasn't ever theirs, they start to think they own it, as though it had been theirs from the very start. Then they get to thinking, if your success brings you any more power, you might take what's mine.
Yeah, typical board member behavior.
And they convince themselves they've been backed into a corner. You know, they say a cornered rat will bite even a cat. How much more do you think it'll hurt to get bitten by a whole board of overgrown rats?
All right, then what are you saying I should do?
I already told you. Watch yourself. You've got a lot to protect at the moment, right? Such as, oh, I don't know. Those bodies you're planning to make tomorrow?
Suen?
What?
Oh, they're gonna pull some shit, aren't they?
Are you okay? You've been staring into space for a while now.
So that kind of begs the question, I'm sure it'll be answered later in the story. What the hell happens to the board members in the current story? Does Suen keep them in check? Does she use GN to keep them in check? Or does she outright, like, destroy them? I hope I get an answer for that, because if they're trying to pull some shit, obviously something's got to happen, right?
Did Jian get under your skin again yesterday?
It's nothing. How are the preparations coming along?
The body makers are all set. All that's left is for the test subjects to get into the capsules. But they're running a little late today.
They're late?
Sorry for the delay. All 8 test subjects have entered the capsules.
What took so long?
There was a minor issue getting the subjects into the capsules. It's fine now. Everything's been resolved.
I double-checked that shit.
I already told you. Watch yourself. You've got a lot to protect at the moment, right?
So what's the benefit of GN helping Suen? Genuinely.
Such as, oh, I don't know. Those bodies you're planning to make tomorrow?
No, hold on. I'll check them myself.
What?
Atta girl. Suen approaches the capsules and begins inspecting them one by one.
What's wrong? Is there something bothering you?
No, I just remembered something someone said to me. Everything looks fine. Let's start the second round of production.
Okay.
A deep mechanical hum fills the air. Production of MATIS prototype bodies begins.
I'm an idiot to let her get to me like that. I shouldn't have listened to her.
I don't know.
Was there really nothing that happened between you and Jian?
Nothing happened. She just told me to watch out for the board.
What the hell?
What?
An alarm?
What is it? What's going on?
The units are overheating. Their temperature keeps rising.
Sabotage.
This is bad. If it doesn't stop, the subjects inside the capsules will...
Code Red, shut it down, now!
What's happening?
Amid blaring alarms and blazing red flames, the second round of body production results in all subjects melting inside their capsules, ending in the worst failure imaginable. It was rigged, but how? Was it the subjects themselves?
It's nice to be a hero every once in a while.
How in tarnation did they rig it? It has to do with the subjects, right? They were late. So, did they have, like, devices on them? No. They would have been stripped off, right? What did they do? And how did they do it?
Since we won, why don't we go play?
Next day, every outlet in the Ark begins reporting on the incident.
Today we have a shocking accident to report. Missilus Industries' ongoing Project Matisse resulted in numerous casualties yesterday. According to those close to the project, heat levels spiked during the second round of body production, causing all of the participants to tragically melt inside their capsules. There are rumors that the former CEO NIKKE had previously deemed this project unfinished and ordered it to be scrapped.
The board's leaking everything to the press too, I bet you any money. Trying to get it out there, like good, bad news, whatever. All eyes on it, because it makes it worse for Suen.
Raising questions as to whether this accident was a result of CEO Suen's conducting a reckless experiment based on an incomplete blueprint. The NIKKE Rights Committee has come out in protest of Project Matisse, calling it an inhuman experiment, and is demanding that it be halted at...
Turn it back on.
You've seen enough. They're not gonna suddenly say anything that's helpful.
I have to watch. I have to see what everyone's saying so I can come up with a plan.
And what plan do you think is gonna come from listening to all that noise?
Father must have been right after all.
No.
The blueprint was never going to work. This project was doomed from the...
Hey, snap out of it. Nothing went wrong in the first round, right? So it doesn't make sense for just the second round to have problems.
Exactly.
Jian told you the board was planning something. Didn't you research if you only ever assume the worst? There will always be variables. So why do you keep insisting it's your blueprint that's the problem?
Well, why do you keep insisting it'll be fine? That's what you said this time again. But it wasn't fine. We failed again.
That's not...
What? Are you going to tell me Father had some ulterior motive again? How am I supposed to believe that? You only ever lied to me. You even lied about coming to my inauguration.
Is That what you thought this whole time?
No, it just slipped out.
Jeez.
I mean, if you just left without trying to argue with me...
He kept me away from your inauguration. He needed to keep you anxious. I had no idea. I just felt bad, so I tried to overcompensate. Now I get why you're still stuck back in that time.
What? What are you talking about? If you're not going to make any sense, just leave. I want to be alone.
Why? Are you gonna go run to your hideout once I'm gone? Cry all you want and then throw it all away again?
What?
People are saying you failed. I'm asking if you're going to just believe them and give up again.
What else am I supposed to do? No matter how hard I work on something, they always put me down. They say I'm a failure, that I'm no good.
If you really worked that hard on it, then fight to protect it. It doesn't matter if you're anxious and lack confidence. Get a hold of yourself. Take responsibility.
Responsibility?
It's your project. You're the one in charge of it. Not just that, but you're the CEO of Bacillus. You can't keep being that child who runs off whenever she's scolded by her dad.
Mom Maxwell moment. Absolutely necessary.
So what do you want me to do? I looked and looked and couldn't find anything wrong with the project. How am I supposed to believe in myself if...
I'll prove it to you.
What?
You said this all happened because the blueprint was flawed, right? Well, I don't think your blueprint was flawed at all. I'm certain those dirtbags on the board are behind this. And the reason I know is because there has never, ever been anything wrong with your design.
Maxwell...
You still don't seem to realize it. But I'm actually a pretty capable researcher. I'm going to prove that I'm not wrong about you. And that I haven't been lying.
Maxwell rises from her seat.
So while you sit there sniveling, get ready to apologize to me later. You stubborn little baby.
Maxwell leaves. Down.
You talked a big game back there. But there really is nothing in the lab. That must mean the cause isn't anything around the body makers. It's somewhere else entirely.
Maxwell looks around the hallway in the research lab. With all experiments currently suspended, the deserted hallway is completely quiet.
Where do I even begin?
Suddenly, she hears a loud series of thumps followed by a bang.
What was that sound? There shouldn't be anyone here.
She hears it again. What is going on? Maxwell cautiously approaches the source of the sound.
Hero punch! 100 strikes!
Laplace! Laplace is hammering a sandbag with a flurry of punches.
You? What are you doing here?
Oh, I've seen you before. You're the one in charge of making heroes. Your name was,
Maxwell.
That's right, Maxwell.
You completely forgot, didn't you? Anyway, what are you doing here?
I'm training.
For what?
To become a hero. I was told that to become a hero, I have to train every day, no breaks. They said it's the only way to get the energy in my body to go up.
Yeah, that is what we wrote in the manual. But you've actually been sticking to it? Even with everything that's going on?
That's right. If I'm gonna become a hero, I gotta do it.
Haven't you heard the rumors?
Rumors?
If you haven't, then never mind.
You mean that the project might be scrapped and that even the bodies from the first round might melt at any moment?
Oh, so you did hear them.
Of course she did.
And you stayed anyway?
Yeah, I have to become a hero.
You realize this whole create a hero project might be cancelled at any moment, right?
Why does that matter? I've already got a hero body. That's not going to change if the project gets canceled. To put it another way, I've already got all I need to become a hero. And if I do become a hero, the project can keep going. Isn't that right?
Right.
Yeah. I guess you're right, huh?
That's right.
I didn't have to look very far after all. You're the proof. You're proof that Suen wasn't wrong.
Yep, Suen's totally right. She made this body for me after all.
I'm sorry.
Huh? What for?
I thought you were a fake. But it turns out you're the real thing. You really are set on becoming a hero.
Damn straight.
That's right. I'm gonna become a hero.
It's another thing Suen was right about. If heroes are real, you're exactly the kind of person who should become one. Looks like I'll have to apologize to Suen too.
I don't know what for, but definitely apologize.
This is good. I've found solid proof that the project was a success. Now I've just gotta search even harder.
Search? For what?
Whatever caused the second round to fail. I'm convinced it wasn't Suen's blueprint. There's got to be something else. To put it in terms you'll understand, there are villains out there sabotaging this project.
There are?
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah. And I have to find proof that they've been interfering.
Uh-oh. Now Laplace is gonna want to help.
I don't know where to start. But if I keep digging, something's bound to turn up. No matter how perfect someone may seem, everyone's bound to have an opening, or something that just sticks out as being suspicious.
Suspicious? Suspicious. Suspicious.
Uh-oh. Don't think too hard.
There was something.
You startled me. What do you mean there was something?
Something suspicious.
What?
Huh?
I saw the person who did the daily injections give the other candidates some strange medicine. No one gave us that kind of medicine when I went into the capsule. But I heard the person say that there had been some change to the experiment and they needed to take the new medicine.
And how exactly did you hear this?
I was passing through the hallway. Ever since I got this body, I can hear things clearly even from far away.
Do you happen to remember where they were handing out that medicine?
Laplace saves the
Would
day.
you look at that.
Maxwell lifts up a medicine container that had been discreetly hidden.
I can't say for certain this is the cause, but I'm sure we'll find out once I run an analysis. Thanks for the... What are you doing?
I smell something burning.
Something... burning?
Maxwell dashes out into the hallway and looks around. Smoke is seeping out from the far end of the hall.
What is that?
A fire?
But then why isn't the fire alarm going off?
Maxwell looks toward where the smoke is billowing out.
That's where the lab...
Oh no. Run!
Sabotage. Oh shit. Suen runs. The moment she hears the news, she runs to the lab without stopping. All sorts of thoughts go through her head. I never should have started the project. I never should have blamed Maxwell. I never should have said she lied. Starts to despise herself. She despises herself for yet again putting the things that mattered most to her in danger, even after all this time. And for being unable to do anything other than run so feebly. The regret kicks in. If only I'd been more ruthless like Father and GN, none of this would have happened. At the end of the hall, all that running. What the hell? She witnesses her own research lab go up in flames.
No! Maxwell! Maxwell's in there!
Yuen rushes frantically toward the lab.
Miss Yuen, it's too dangerous.
The researchers block Yuen's path.
The building's collapsing. You can't go in there.
Let go! Let go of me! Maxwell's in there, you hear me? Maxwell's in there!
The lead researcher is still inside?
Building's entrance begins to cave in.
No. No.
Watching the entrance collapse, Yuen sinks to the ground.
What do I do? If I lose Maxwell too, then...
Oh, this was the turning point for Yuen. I think she becomes ruthless because of this. She puts the board members in check after this for sure. I don't know what she's gonna do, but they're gonna pay.
I'll be all alone again.
As if in a trance, Yuen rises and starts to dart toward the collapsed entrance.
Miss Yuen!
The researchers rush over and drag her back.
No! 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 No!
It's nice to see some humanity in her, though.
Let go! Let go of me! Maxwell's in there! Hear me? She's in there! I have to save her! I can't lose her like this!
Yuen pleads as she hangs from the arms holding her back.
Help! Please, somebody help! Save Maxwell!
She begs. She begs again. Come on, Laplace, you gotta come in clutch, hearing the cries for help.
Help! Please help!
Pleads to a world that has never once in all her life heard her cries for help.
Please help! I'm begging you!
And in that moment, someone answers her call. Laplace! Yuen looks up to where the sound came from.
Heroic leap!
At a girl. And she's got Maxwell too. Bless up. Laplace crashes through a window and leaps down, Maxwell in her arms. Okay, I need the screeny. Hold up. This is too good. I need the screenshot. Alright. Screenshot acquired. Beautiful. Laplace lands heroically on the ground.
All right, we made it out. Maxwell.
Yuen runs toward the two of them.
Yuen. Is Maxwell?
Laplace lays the unconscious Maxwell down on the ground.
I think she fainted from shock when the blast went off. But she's safe, so don't worry.
You saved Maxwell?
Damn right she did.
That's right. And it's all thanks to you.
Thanks to me?
That's right.
I heard you crying for help. And that helped me locate a window through the smoke.
You heard me.
That's our hero.
Of course. A hero must always heed the voice of someone calling for aid. And above all, it was only because of the power you gave me that I was able to save Maxwell.
The power I gave you?
Yep. It's all thanks to this body you gave me. Thanks to you, I no longer run out of breath no matter how fast I run. I don't collapse, even when surrounded by fire. I don't get tired carrying someone while I run. I don't even get hurt leaping from tall buildings. Now that I'm no longer sick and no longer weak, I don't have to hesitate to save someone.
That's our hero.
And all of that is thanks to the power you gave me.
But why didn't you run away?
What do you mean? Why would I run away?
They said the bodies would break down. That you'd die. There were all those terrible rumors going around. Aren't you afraid of dying?
Huh? Of course I'm afraid of dying. But you believed in me, right? You gave me the power to be a hero.
What?
So I won't run away. I promised. Remember? I said that if you believed in me, I'd become your hero.
Damn straight.
Give me just one chance. If you believe in me, then no matter what trials or difficulties may come, I'll become a hero right before your eyes. Just watch.
Laplace kept her promise. That's our girl. That she is a hero through and through.
So don't give up, Siyun.
She's what Siyun needed to cement her self-belief. That what she was doing was great and good.
Project MATIS is guaranteed to succeed. Because I'm going to become your hero. Just watch.
Laplace holds out her hand. Siyun looks down at Laplace's hand, then up at her shining eyes. The hero NIKKE, born from the blueprint Siyun created. The only one who answered her call in a world where no one would help her, is looking at her with the very same gaze as the heroes in those movies Siyun used to watch so long ago. Having now proved without a doubt, she is a hero.
Yeah. You're going to become a hero. I'll make sure of it. I'm going to bet everything on you. Everyone in the world will think hero whenever they hear your name. No matter what it takes.
Damn straight. Siyun clasps Laplace's hand.
I'm going to make you a hero!
Maxwell opens her eyes.
Where am I?
You're awake.
I thought for sure I was gonna die in that fire.
Laplace grabbed you and jumped out of the lab.
She did?
Know what she said? That she was only able to save you thanks to the power I gave her. And that she heard my voice calling for help.
So, how did she look to you?
Like a hero.
See? There was never anything wrong with your blueprint.
Yeah, you were right. I'm sorry for calling you a liar.
Apology accepted. You're not going to waver like that anymore, right?
No. No more hesitating. This all made it crystal clear to me. I have to do everything I can in order to protect what's mine. It's the only way I won't lose what's most important to me.
That's right.
And as for you, don't go putting yourself in danger again. Got it?
Were you that worried?
Of course I was. When I thought you might die,
It's okay. It's okay.
Maxwell strokes Siyun's hair.
Thanks for worrying about me. By the way, I did manage to bring this out with me.
Maxwell takes out the medicine container she'd found.
What is this?
The thing that caused the experiment to fail. Or at least, we think it did.
What is it though, I wonder? Like a reactionary pill?
We won't know the specifics until we analyze it. But at least we didn't come out of this empty-handed.
Siyun stares intently at the container.
Yeah. This will work. It should be enough.
Is she gonna get the board ejectocetoed, cuz?
Watch and learn.
No, chat, you're onto something. I legitimately thought this is how
No.
Maxwell would become a
Who's
NIKKE as well.
Let's proceed
Like, straight
to the
up.
next.
I didn't think she was gonna die, but I did think that, like, it would affect her enough to where to save her would be to make her a NIKKE. So,
What do you
I'm
think?
with you right
Can you
there.
now feel the dignity befitting a king?
Well, I guess we're gonna get that story a little bit later.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Of course, Laplace is the proof that Project Matisse was successful. She was the hero she was looking for. I'm glad she saw common sense now that the board rigged up her project. It almost took Maxwell with it.
This is how powerful
If it weren't
maids
for
can
Laplace
be.
being there, good lord. GN.
I never imagined you'd be the one to reach out first. What's this about?
I need your help.
What?
I'm asking you to help me.
Another surprise. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Asking GN help of all people?
I want to strike back at the board. I want to make it so they'll never touch what's mine again. But I'm not powerful enough to take them all on by myself. Can you help me?
You do realize they're all Father's people, right? He may have left years ago, but they're still acting as his eyes and ears. Do you understand what that means? Father's still watching over us, even now. Isn't that why you've been so afraid of them all this time?
Yeah, I know.
Father might not take too kindly to you going after them. Are you okay with that?
I don't care.
Oh? Is that right? You're fully aware of the risks and still want to gouge out Father's eyes?
If I don't, those leeches will keep trying to take what's mine. This whole fiasco taught me something important. If I want to protect what's mine, I have to crush the opposition through brute force. I'll make them so terrified, so helpless, that they'll never dare to lift a finger against me again.
Oh.
So help me. You hate Father, don't you?
Oh, you're really prepared to go all in, aren't you?
I mean, they're starting to see a little more eye to eye, aren't they? Kind of a good thing, right?
Sounds like you've learned a lot from your project going up in flames.
Are you going to help or not?
If I do this for you, what are you going to do for me?
Nothing.
What? So you're just going to use me and give me nothing in return? That's rich.
You want to talk. Those roaches bother you just as much, don't they? That's why you kept coming to me, egging me into fights with them. You want me to get rid of them.
And what makes you think that?
If you wanted my position, you'd have taken me down long ago. You've had plenty of time and reasons to do it. But you didn't. That means you're thinking the same thing I am. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, looks like you've figured me out. You're right. I loathe those vermin just as much as you do. Acting as Father's eyes. Just the thought of it makes me want to grind every last one of them to a pulp.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll help you. Where do I start?
Oh.
Sewan! Maxwell! It's an emergency!
Wait, what? Damn, that left off pretty ominously. If GN's involved too, yeah, they're probably dead. The board members are probably gonna die.
There's no one in the dorms! Everyone packed up and left!
Stop shouting. We already know, so get over here.
You know?
Laplace comes over to Maxwell and Sewan.
Everyone who was left took their compensation and chose to be turned into ordinary NIKKEs. I thought at least one or two would stick around, but none did.
Of course they didn't. they chickened out.
It's fine. We wouldn't be able to make anything but scrap metal with that kind of trash.
Scrap metal?
Suen, how many times do I have to tell you not to talk like that?
I'm just calling them what they are. What else should I call them? Worthless failures like those aren't Nikkes. Not just anyone gets to be called a Nikke. This whole thing has made that clear to me. Real Nikkes are different from scrap metal. They don't lose their memories just because their body's been swapped out. Nikkes have the power, the superhuman power, to overcome anything thrown at them. It's a name fit only for a precious few, like the heroes I'm going to make.
Ah, so if they're precious, they're Nikkes, and if not, they're scrap metal?
Ugh, enough. See, now you've got Laplace picking it up too. Anyway, that's not important. What matters now is that our project is devoted to a single person.
Just one person?
You.
That's right. Until the first MATIS squad is complete, this project will be focused on further developing just one person. You.
What?
There are no other candidates. You're both the first and the only member of MATIS right now. If we manage to get you up to the proper specs, the project will be a success. If not, it'll be a failure. We'll determine which it is in a month from now. You will bring down a Tyrant-class Rapture by yourself.
Damn, okay.
Tyrant-class Rapture? All by herself? Do you really think that's possible?
It has to be. It'll take at least that much to prove to the world that you're a hero.
Damn.
You think you can do it?
I can do it. I mean, I'm going to do it. I have to become a hero.
Good. And let's get started.
Damn, okay.
I need 10 seconds. No, wait, 10 minutes.
Just straight up, like, nah, Tyrant Rapture. I mean, that is a good way to prove that MATIS is a success. It is definitely, like, the best way to do it.
So, this is how powerful maids can be.
By the way, how did you get them to go along with it?
Who?
The board. I doubt they would have agreed to these terms without protest, let alone stopped interfering, as seems to be the case.
How do you think I did it? I threatened them.
What?
You're the one who gave me the means to do so. I simply put it to proper use.
Oh. Oh? Show me, show me, show me, show me. I want to see this. A few days earlier, at a standard Macillus Industry board meeting.
I got your little gift, everyone. I've been wondering what sort of trick you were going to pull. You gave the subjects a drug that would react to external heat, essentially turning them into bombs by spiking their internal temperatures. You made it so that no matter what we did, we'd never find the cause. The ones who took the drug all melt away. The experiment ends in failure and draws the attention of the press. And I'm sure you figured that if you torched the facility, you'd get rid of all the evidence. Unfortunately for you.
Suen sets the medicine container down on the table.
I found a little something.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. What proof do you have that we brought that into the lab?
I figured that's what you'd say. And you're right. There's technically no proof you did it. But that's fine. It doesn't matter. Because I have no intention of using this to prove either. In response to the public outrage, We can just throw some money at the protesters and bereaved families, and they'll quiet down. As for the 8 who melted, so long as we build a proper MATIS NIKKE and show the world what she can do, everyone will change their tune and start calling them a noble sacrifice. So then, why do you think I showed this to you? Aren't you curious?
Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. All right. They had the medicine without realizing it. Jian planted it in food or something. It's got to be something like that, right? And she's going to threaten them by saying, "Oh, by the way, this is inside you now. So if you try to step in out of line again, I'll just torch you."
You.
Ewan points at the female, or at a female board member.
You take supplements every morning, don't you?
Oh!
Do you remember what they look like? And you went to the hospital yesterday. Oh, or was it the day before? Do you know every last ingredient of the medicine they gave you? And you next to her. Oh, you had an evergreen treatment a week ago.
Oh, yes? Savage. Oh my god.
What do you think you're doing, Siyun?
Easy now. Don't get too worked up. Wouldn't want things to get too heated in here, right?
You can't mean.
You're the ones who showed me how to do it. How to melt a person without leaving a shred of evidence. I'm literally just giving you a taste of your own medicine.
Oh, damn!
You're saying that you already fed that to us?
Oh, I just remembered. They said it's going to be hot outside today. If you don't want to die, maybe you should ask Enoch to adjust the temperature. Or you could turn on the AC at home and never set foot outside. Oh, or maybe go to the bathroom and wait for it to pass naturally. You never know. The drug might come out the other end without any trouble at all.
Siyun!
Ewan pounds on the desk in front of the female executive.
Listen carefully. You seem to be under the impression that I'm still that same hopeless little girl trembling up on the podium. But if you step out of line one more time and lay a finger on what's mine, I'll light a fire right next to you while you sleep. I will melt every one of you from the inside the second you rub me the wrong way. Is that clear?
The room falls silent.
Finally, a little peace and quiet in here. Well then, do pray for my project's success. I'm sure even good-for-nothings like you can manage that, right?
Oh, damn!
You mean those pills?
Yo, round of applause for Siyun being an absolute savage. Holy shit. Like, yeah, GN helped, but goddamn, the delivery? Chef's kiss. So good.
Yeah, one look at the container and they all practically wet themselves, saying they'd never pull anything like that again.
So they just admitted to it.
What were they going to do? Deny it? I already knew.
Yeah, I guess that's true. If you already know as the CEO, then there's not much they can do. Regardless, I'll be ramping up security way more than before, so you won't have to worry about...
Breaking news. This morning, a female executive of Macillus Industry identified only as Miss A was discovered dead at her home.
Oh!
Reports indicate she was found lying in bed with burns caused by extreme heat covering her entire body. This shocking turn of events comes...
Oh!
What? Burns all over her body?
Uh-oh.
That sounds exactly like...
Oh my, what a vicious world we live in. And one of our executives, no less. Whoever did it must have really hated her. Maybe she should have treated people better.
She was, I bet you any money, she was trying to call the bluff. She's like, no, you didn't do that. You didn't put the medicine in us. And she's the example. She's the example. Now they all know.
Siwen,
What? What are you getting all serious for?
you said you only threatened them, right?
Of course. What? You think I went to their houses and set them on fire? When would I have even had time for that?
That's true. You've been so swamped with Matisse that there's no way you could have done it.
Look, I just reminded them of who they're dealing with so they'd get in line.
Oh, really? Look at you, all grown up now. Confronting the board and bringing the hammer down on them. You're starting to sound like a proper CEO. I guess I can't call you a pipsqueak anymore.
Were you still thinking of me as a kid this whole time?
Maxwell pats Siwen on the head.
Just keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Maxwell? Why are you talking like that? You sound like you're planning on leaving.
No, it's just... When the lab caught fire and I was trapped inside, I wasn't expecting Laplace to come save me.
Oh.
I figured I might die, and all sorts of thoughts started to run through my mind. Like, how I won't be able to be by your side forever. And honestly, that's how it should be if you're ever going to stand on your own 2 feet.
Why would you think that?
Come on. Have you ever thought about how old I am?
I kind of think about it, like, how old is Maxwell? Like, was she around when NME, like, first became CEO? Like, talking about, like, because NME is the second CEO of Bacillus. Is she, like, Snow Crane levels of old, or...
Sure, Evergreen keeps me as limber as I was in my younger days. But believe it or not, I've been here at Bacillus since your father's day.
Oh.
And since I'm only human, there will come a time when my mind starts to age. When that happens, I'll have to hand this post over to someone young, whose intellect is still sharp. Then I'll take my fat severance package and go throw money around on Royal Road, bragging about how I have dinner every weekend with the CEO of Bacillus. Then I'll go off of Evergreen, grow old gracefully, and die a peaceful death. Isn't that how it should be?
I mean, you gotta think about it, Siwen. Like, Evergreen isn't the permanent solution to, you know, if it weren't for, Princess dying, you know, the forefront of the VTC, who knows what advancements might have come about in terms of anti-aging.
I don't know. Instead of dwelling on that sort of thing, you should put your mind to upgrading Laplace's weapons.
Have I seen the fan theory that Snow Crane might be Siwen's biological mother? That's very interesting. But we have no inkling as to when Snow Crane became a NIKKE, or like anything about her life before her being a NIKKE. She is old, like original Bacillus old. She knows about like damn near everything. But that's a very interesting theory.
Don't be thinking about retirement already.
Right, of course. We haven't even finished our cheeky pipsqueak of a CEO's first hero. I gotta do my best to make sure she turns out perfect.
Maxwell rises from her seat.
All right, now that the weapon adjustments are done, what do you say we get this project rolling again?
After Project Matisse resumes, Siwen builds an entirely new research team, choosing based purely on ability. Laplace, the only participant left, has her body personally readjusted by Siwen and Maxwell.
Now, we're going to inject electrical energy to push your core's output to its maximum. Do you remember the injections you had before you got this body?
Yeah, they made me nauseous and it felt like my insides were burning.
Right. That injection was meant to give you a preview of the procedure to determine whether you could handle it.
Oh, okay. Preparing for the injection for more power. That makes sense.
This new one will be several times worse than that one. It'll feel like your body's being torn apart.
Oh, I see.
Are you ready?
Of course.
Then let's begin.
Ewan presses the injection button. Energy begins flowing in through the tube plugged into Laplace's spine.
It feels like I'm dying. But I can take it.
Good. Just hold out a little longer. We have to do this to bolster your energy output.
Got it.
The energy injection boosts every feature of Laplace's body.
By the way, why don't you ever use your antenna?
Antenna?
Those things that look like horns on your head. They detect electrical signals so you can tell what's around you. In theory, you should be able to pinpoint the location of everyone on this floor. But I don't think I've ever seen you actually do anything like that.
Oh.
Electrical signals? Am I supposed to feel them?
Yeah, the antenna on your head detect them.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna try taking in the electrical signals with my whole body.
What?
Huh? Laplace flings her arms up toward the sky.
Electrical signals, come to me! I'll take all of you!
What? Oh, wait, she's trying to do a spirit bomb. Yo, based Laplace?
I'm starting to feel like this is a waste of good tech. Does she really need something so refined?
No, let's save it for whoever's next.
Good idea.
That's a call out for Drake, because Drake can do that. They overhaul the body's essential components to better suit Laplace. After a long time filled with great deal of effort, the day of the last test finally arrives. There she is! That's the Laplace that's our Laplace right there. Fitted with a new body specifically tailored to her, Laplace stands at the center of the simulation room.
All right, we're proceeding with the final test.
That's our girl.
Are you ready?
Of course. I'm feeling extremely good about my new body.
I get that you're excited, but you've got to take this seriously. It's the last test before you head out for a real battle.
Of course.
Ewan looks back and forth at the two. First at Laplace's back as she stands in the simulation room. Then down at Maxwell, who is talking with Laplace while watching the operation monitor.
You're saying this won't last forever?
What was that, Ewan?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just do your best.
You've got it, Ewan. I'm gonna give it all I got.
All right, let's get started.
I'm ready.
Initiating simulation.
It's crazy to think that Laplace is the foundation of Matisse.
Wipe them all out. Show them no mercy.
The creation of stronger Nikkes and
Don't worry.
and Ewan's position as CEO on top of it.
Comfortable, even for battle.
It's just crazy to think about Laplace's importance in the entire story,
Now then.
especially with the foundation of just Bacillus to the current point, right?
That's why you don't want to get on my bad side.
Also, that one chapter in the main story, that scene where she loses her nymph and realizes that, or she kind of does a double take about how you know, she could theoretically die fighting all those raptures, and she got scared when she got corrupted. But she fought through it and reasserted herself to herself that she was a hero still through and through. Really cool. The day of the test. Laplace ascends to the surface.
So this is the surface.
Excited you get to see it in person?
You bet. I thought the sky up here would be just like the Arks.
Laplace looks up at the sky.
But it's completely different. Even the air feels cleaner. I never expected I'd get to come to a place like this. It's really like a dream.
Laplace closes her eyes. Of course, all of her memories come rushing back from where she was, how dark and despaired it was, to where she is now. It's all on you. You had the will to persevere and make it through, and fate smiled on you. Nothing but respect for Laplace, seriously. A back alley steeped in gray unfolds before her. Within it stands a girl, a small girl, covered in countless bruises beneath her tattered clothes. The small girl cries out,
Hero! Hero! Please! Help me! Hero!
Everyone turns away from her. Both the powerless and the powerful alike, as well as the NIKKEs. They all walk away, leaving the girl behind in the rain. Laplace opens her eyes. She looks down at her hands. She no longer sees the hands of that little girl. They are now the hands of a NIKKE, made with the greatest technology in the world. Laplace clenches her fist. No longer is she the helpless girl stuck in that back alley, or the defenseless child unable to stand up against violence, or the powerless victim who cried out for a hero. Now she is a NIKKE who hears the voice of those calling for help, who watches villains with her own two eyes, and who holds the power to save the weak. For all of those who believed in her and made her what she is, she has to become the strongest hero out there. She has to prove that's who she is. Only then can she tell everyone the truth. That the powerful exist to protect the powerless. That the strong must never turn away from the weak. That evil is a thing which must be defeated. Also, that the whole world should look upon NIKKEs as heroes. That it must become a place in which the weak can call out to NIKKEs for help. Which is why every NIKKE must become a hero. She must prove that this is the true meaning of justice. Only then will there no longer be any little girls who get cast out and left alone in the rain. She continues to press forward, one step at a time. She can change the world. Thus you do, Laplace, thus you do.
High-class energy reaction confirmed up ahead. Vibration pattern analysis points to a harvester.
A harvester? Isn't that the same... That's the same exact tyrant class that corrupted Laplace in the first place. That's a little ironic, I gotta admit, but... Laplace fixes her gaze ahead. She can feel her first target drawing closer from a distance.
You have to take down Codename Spider all on your own. Think you can do it?
Of course!
Here it comes. The harvester thrusts its leg up out of the earth.
Evil, come forth!
On her path to becoming the strongest hero out there, Laplace takes one step forward.
Engaging!
They must have did that on purpose.
If I die, I'm taking you all with me.
at least if I'm remembering the story correctly, it was a harvester type tyrant rapture that corrupted MATIS in the first place.
This outfit is comfortable, even for battle.
Of course, I think it might have caught them by surprise, but I would genuinely not be surprised.
That's why you don't want to get on my bad side.
For continuity things with the story, kind of maybe take a misnomer or two. Because there's a lot of content, there's a lot of story in NIKKE, and the fact that it's still gonna be going well past this point, you gotta remember, they said the prologue just ended with Goddess Fall. So we have a lot of years before the climax of the story, so there may be a few misnomers here and there. Ewan watches the operation room monitor anxiously. On it, Laplace is shown battling on her own against the harvester. Oh, she even has the mask! That's so dope. Laplace fires a massive beam of light that strikes the harvester's leg, and it comes crashing down to the ground.
Direct hit. You've staggered it.
Finish it off, Laplace! What the? Oh, you've gotta be kidding. Did they hear that thing go down?
Drawn by the sound of the harvester crashing to the ground, a swarm of raptors rushes toward Laplace's location.
Laplace, a raptor swarm is coming your way. They're low level, but there's a whole lot of them. Can you go take them out?
Of course!
Laplace charges straight for the rapture horde. Ewan clenches her fist in anxiety. The harvester's destroyed leg begins to move.
The harvester's leg has fully regenerated. It's about to get back up.
Oh, I didn't realize the tyrant classes could regenerate. I thought it was just the heretics and the real high-end stuff, you know what I mean?
It's moving already?
You have to knock it down again before it gets back on its feet. Can you target the core?
I'll try.
Laplace!
Ewan, don't worry. The hero you made is not going to fall. Justice shall never be defeated.
Laplace aims her weapon at the harvester and steadies herself.
Here I go again!
Light gathers at the muzzle of Laplace's gun.
She already pushed her output to the limit with that shot earlier. She's going to try it again?
Ewan thinks. What are the odds of Laplace winning? No matter how much she runs at the numbers in her head, no clear answer comes. What does come is perplexing, preposterous, an unscientific sense of faith, which gives her an irrational answer. It tells her that her hero...
Here and now, I will prove that justice prevails!
Laplace fires an enormous beam of light that speed toward Harvester's core. Her hero is sure to win.
Harvester eliminated. Mission complete.
Atta girl.
She really did it.
Atta girl, Laplace.
Tyrant class. All by herself. She took it down all by herself.
Damn straight. So what about the swarm? I'm just going to assume she destroyed all of them too? On the screen, Laplace thrusts her hand up toward the sky.
Evil, come forth! No matter what torment you inflict on others.
Okay. I need this. Such a good screeny. Such a good screeny chat. I needed it. Hold on. Let me grab that. Thank you. God, look at our girl. Look at her.
So long as I still stand, hope will never be extinguished. Justice shall never be defeated.
It's then that Ewan once again realizes that she has made a true NIKKE.
The hero is victorious!
Suen smiles as she watches Laplace gaze confidently toward the camera. Laplace's declaration marks the moment that Project Matisse became a success. Hell yeah. You love to see it.
I will do my best to keep my outfit clean. This outfit is
I know that everyone thought Laplace was like really annoying with the hero crap in the beginning, but goddamn, does a backstory really make people's mannerisms a lot more understandable, but also like
that's why you don't want to get on my
it makes any
backside.
annoyance I had with her completely go away.
Citizens of the Ark, it's been a while.
Except for the whole like breaking through windows thing, I think Laplace can stop doing that. That's why she and Cinderella don't get along that well. Because Cindy's got a lot of mirrors. And yeah. Enemy number one.
A few months have passed since our project was announced. I'm sure you've all heard a fair amount of news about Project Matisse during that time. While it is regrettable that not all of it has been positive, the attention it's received shows just how important the project is. Now, with such a popular project underway, what could have possibly caused me to address you here today? It must mean we've got some results to share with you, right? There are some out there who already know. But allow me to introduce her to everyone else. Behold, Macilis Industries' very first hero NIKKE, Laplace.
Your hero is here!
Laplace lands on the stage heroically to cheers from the crowd. My goat.
Citizens of the Ark, it's good to meet you. My name's Laplace. I hope for the day when everyone will once again regard NIKKEs as heroes. To that end, and from this day forward, Matisse will be protecting the Ark. I will be protecting the Ark as the strongest hero there is.
Hear that? She has a great voice, huh? I am here today to announce that Macilis Industry, with me, Suen at its helm, will continue to produce NIKKEs of a brand new caliber. I'll devote everything I have to making new heroes to save the Ark. Anyone who wishes to join Matisse can apply at any time. Project Matisse is always waiting for new heroes.
Applause fills the conference hall as Suen and Laplace shine brilliantly beneath the stage lights. Completely gone is any trace of the child who once hid weeping in a secluded break room.
She's really all grown up now. Great job, Pipsqueak.
Maxwell smiles as she watches.
Maxwell!
Huh? Maxwell turns
Save
around.
me!
What?
What's going?
Suen! Suen is trying to kill us all!
What?
What?
Did you see that, Maxwell? Everyone's beyond thrilled about Laplace. The project's a resounding success.
Wait, what? The guy just said Suen was trying to kill him. What? Why the researchers, though? They're not on the... What?
Once I gather 2 more and form a squad, no one will ever be able to cross me again.
Suen.
Yeah? What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I want you to be honest with me.
About what?
You. What did you do with the pills?
What? I thought it was obvious that she did that.
What? Pills?
The ones that caused the second round of bodies to fail. The ones I brought to you. What did you do with them?
Oh yeah, that was an executive, not a researcher. Right. I misread that for some reason. When I saw Suen was trying to kill him, I'm like, oh. Yeah.
I already told you. I used them to threaten those fools on the...
Did you feed them the pills as part of your threat?
You really didn't put 2 and 2 together till now, Maxwell? Come on, you're smarter than that.
The board executives.
What are you even talking about? How would I even do that?
Did you or didn't you?
Maxwell.
That executive on the news who died with full body burns. Are you telling me you had nothing whatsoever to do with that?
I mean, you could just scapegoat Jien, I suppose, but... Wait, wasn't it Jien who did it in the first place?
Of course I... didn't.
The sound of someone's voice comes out from the pen.
You're the ones who showed me how to do it. How to melt a person without leaving a shred of evidence. I'm literally just giving you a taste of your own medicine.
Are you still going to deny it?
Maxwell.
Why'd you do it? Why would you do something like this?
Why would you think?
How could you give those pills to someone? You knew full well what it would do to them. How could you do something so cruel?
They're the ones who started with the cruelty.
What?
What else was I supposed to do? If I didn't crush them, they'd just keep setting fire to what's mine. They tried to ruin my project. They even torched the lab and nearly got you killed. If it weren't for Laplace, you'd be dead. Was I supposed to sit there and do nothing?
Suen.
She had to do something, Maxwell. And I think that's pretty on brand.
I didn't want anything taken away from me. I didn't want to lose everything important to me and just be left there to cry about it again.
That doesn't excuse murder. Just because something was taken from you, or something precious to you was threatened, it doesn't justify you killing someone. Plenty of people have had miserable lives and still don't make that choice. They find another way. They make a different choice.
I know you're trying to be, like, good person here, Maxwell, but in the arc, there are very few people who would think like that. And if you tried to be like that with the board members of Bacillus, who were under the helm of Suen's father, they would probably do anything in their power to probably kill Suen. Post-apocalyptic setting world like this, people are not, you know, they really go hard. They're willing to do bad things to get what they want. Like, that's just, whether it's to survive or just simply get what they want, you can't afford that whole nice guy mentality, especially in Corpo. Post-apocalyptic Corpo? Dude. I'm sorry. I'm with Suen on this one. Like, I get it. I get it. But no.
You really think it's that easy? You know exactly what these people are like. They'll do anything to take me down. If I don't hit back at them with the same force, or even more, they would have come after us. Me, you, Laplace, all of us. They would have tried to kill us. I had to keep them in fear like my father did, or else they'd just keep looking down on me and try to ruin everything. I had no choice.
Did you even try anything else?
What?
All I'm hearing from you is conjecture. You just assumed nothing else would work, right?
Okay, then what else could I have possibly done?
You're no longer that powerless little girl crying in the break room. You're the CEO of Bacillus. With the same power that let you swap out someone's medicine, you could have just as easily forced them to face the law. It would have taken a lot more time and effort, but I'm sure you could have done it.
You know, Maxwell, that might be true, but is it really going to change anything? They're corpos. They would slip out of it. They could literally just pay their way out of it. Unfortunately, in a situation like this, that was the only way to get them in line. That, you know... Maxwell, you are so naive. Like, I can appreciate your positive outlook and trying to be the better person. It doesn't work in this world. Not most of the time.
Did you ever once think to try something like that?
That's...
If not, you didn't really do this because you had no choice. You did it because you decided it was the easiest and most efficient method. Tell me I'm wrong. Siwon, do you know who kills people because it's efficient? A monster. You're doing the same thing that those monsters you were so afraid of do.
A monster? Did you just call me a monster? How could you say that to me? You of all people. How could you call me a monster? You said it yourself. That it was good I'd learned how to be tough on the board. You loved it. Now, suddenly, I'm a monster? I did all of it. For you. I never wanted to see you get hurt again.
Yeah, Maxwell's kind of just... She's just farming the L's right now. She literally said that... All of that.
Siwon, you...
Why do you make it sound like it's all my fault? You've seen everything that's happened to me. You know how miserable my life has been. How can you condemn me? How can you say it's all my fault?
As soon as you kill someone, you lose the ability to debate who's at fault. Why can you not understand that?
What? So you wanted me to get everything taken away? To lose everything? You wanted me to stay some useless idiot who can't do anything?
I never said that.
Then what? What do you want me to do?
Do you really not feel a single shred of remorse? You murdered someone, Siwon. You took their life.
Choose your words more carefully. It's not like I did it myself.
Ordering a killing is still murder.
No, I never ordered anyone killed. I only had someone administer the drug. How does that make it murder?
What?
I gave them a warning. I told them to be careful of being anywhere too hot. She didn't listen to me. She pulled the trigger herself.
I mean, nope, she's 100% right. She warned them. She warned them. They had that in them. She basically did kill herself, basically. Just then, a moment from the past resurfaces in Maxwell's mind.
Everyone born into Macilis is the same. They're either a monster, or they fall short of becoming one. You think the small one is any different? Is that so? I wonder if you'll still be able to say that once time has passed.
It's got nothing to do with being born into Macilis. It's got everything to do with being a CEO in a corrupt and dark world. It's the environment, not the blood or the birthright.
If you can't bring yourself to leave the small one's side, the day will come when you'll realize the truth in my words.
Like, I love how Maxwell is just glazing over the fact that these people killed 8 people. They had the intent of them melting down. She says nothing about them killing people. Oh, but when Suyun threatens them, and it so happens to happen to them, to one of them on accident, then it's a problem? The real monsters are the board members. They had the intent of killing people. Suyun was just using it as a bargaining chip, as a threat. She didn't want to kill anyone. Maxwell really farming the L's right now. Seriously, for as brilliant as she is, can she not think better? Got nothing to do with
right all along.
Got nothing being born into Bacillus. It's about the environment and what Suyun was forced to bargain with. If she didn't do that, there'd be nothing else she could do.
You're just another monster from Bacillus.
Bro.
When all's said and done.
Maxwell?
Maxwell walks over to Suyun's desk and slams down her letter of resignation.
What's this? Your resignation? You're leaving me?
If you'd shown a shred of remorse, or even a little fear, I was just going to take the letter back home with me. But no. You don't see anything wrong with what you did. Nothing.
That's...
I can't do it. I don't want to watch you fall apart any further. You said it yourself. I know all about your life. You're right. I was always there with you. Partly because I felt bad for you, but mostly because I found you admirable. Really remarkable. Do you know why? Because you fought to live as a human inside this monstrous place.
Yeah, well, Maxwell, guess what? You force a human to live in a world of monsters. They need to become monsters themselves to live. Whether it's in one way or another, you have to adapt some monstrosity to survive a world like this. We're not living in some fucking la-la land where you can be a goody two-shoes in a world of monsters and survive and excel, especially in a position of power. I love Maxwell, but still, she's kind of a dum-dum here.
I wanted to help you in any way I could. So I staked my entire life on you. But that's not the case anymore. You're no longer trying to live as a human. Seeing the girl I staked my life on slowly turn into a monster, that's not something I want to watch. It's not something I could ever watch.
You know, Maxwell, if you would've just told her what her father was doing the whole damn time, maybe she wouldn't have pulled some shit. She stayed silent the whole damn time. Could have said how malicious her father was and how he was literally purposely doing the shit he was doing to turn Suyun into a monster. No, she stayed quiet the whole time. This is on you, Maxwell. You can't be disappointed about this. You know.
Maxwell.
I'm not going to report you. I'm sure you could ensure it gets buried even if I did, with all the power you have now. But, Suyun, when you do something wrong, there's always a price to pay.
Yeah, there's also a price to pay when you do something right. That's just how stuff works. All Laplace did was want to live her best life and be a hero. Did you see how she was treated? Like, no shit, Sherlock. You're still kind of a part of the problem. Look, Maxwell trying to be a mom is all good and well, but she's stuck inside this fantasy that you can be nothing but a good person and survive in this universe. Like, the NIKKE universe. Like, yeah, the commander is, but that's because of his birth circumstance and what he was surrounded by. Not saying he's perfect, but, like, that's just main character story. You know, he's a good person, but bad things still happen to him, you know? For the most part. I don't know. I feel like Maxwell is just in a world of delusion right now. Like, you can be disappointed that, you know, Suen is acting like this. But if you really thought about it, she had to do it. She's not doing it because she's a monster. She's doing it because she was trying to protect what she cared about. That's crazy talk. For as brilliant as Maxwell is, she really lacks the ability to think more than one step ahead. Letting Enmei's fear-mongering work on her too.
It might not be immediate, but it will definitely come. So just stop now, while you still can. Don't let yourself become any more of a monster.
Maxwell.
Take care, Suen.
Maxwell!
Maxwell walks out. Yeah, and you're totally helping Suen not become a monster by being her only motherly figure and literally leaving her alone. That's what Enmei wanted. Dumb shit.
What's wrong? You should be celebrating right now, but you look terrible.
Maxwell is literally feeding the growth of a monstrosity that wasn't there to begin with. Yeah, what Suen did isn't exactly by the book nice. She wasn't trying to kill anybody, though. It was a threat. A way to keep people in check without directly killing them. If they died, that would have been their own choice. So, put it in this perspective. Suen put a gun in someone's hand. Right? The gun has the ability to kill them, but if you don't do anything with it or do anything to make the gun go off, the gun won't kill you. That woman literally put the gun to her head and pulled the trigger. She caused the gun to go off. Suen didn't do that.
Everything you wanted came true. The project is a success. You've got the entire board under your thumb. Applicants for MATIS have doubled. And I hear the second candidate for MATIS has already been locked in.
Proving that engineers are often terrible at social intelligence. Couldn't have said it better. Scientifically smart, not socially smart. Had she any social intelligence, she would have looked at the whole thing before calling Suen a monster and understanding that those board members don't have shreds of dignity in them. They don't care. They would have killed everyone to get their way. Like, bro, threatening them and directly killing them are two different things.
I can't remember her name, but apparently she's quite eccentric. They say she's unusually compatible with electrical energy and has a natural talent for detection.
Oh, talking about Drake now.
The sensors you couldn't fit Laplace with would go great on her. Pair the two of them up and they'd have good synergy as a squad.
Get out. I'm not in the mood to talk to you right now.
Did you get into a fight with someone?
I told you. Just get out.
For you to be so mopey at a time like this, it could only be one of two people. Somehow I doubt you'd have anything to fight about with Laplace the hero. That leaves Maxwell.
Maxwell being a fence sitter? Not really. Like, she's leaning more towards the morally good, no matter what. Like she said, you know, about keeping the board in check. But it's like, what, you can't keep the board in check with, you know, any goody two shoes and what's the word I'm looking for? With good intentions. like, they're bad people. You can't do that. It wouldn't work. Suen saw through it. GN saw through it. They know better.
Didn't you hear me the first 2 times? Get out.
She found out, didn't she?
What?
She found out what we did with that drug, didn't she? That's why she's leaving, right?
How do you... Did you tell her?
I don't know. GN's pretty damn smart.
Of course not. Why would I tell her? I'm involved in it too, remember? I just guessed.
Nah, GN's pretty damn smart. Maliciously so sometimes. Oh, it was one of the executives that told Maxwell.
She watched over you with so much care that anyone would have thought she was your mother. For someone like that to turn her back and walk out on you, it could only really be one thing. It means you crossed a line that she could never accept as a person. She's always been so human, to the point where it's hard to believe she's our chief engineer.
Yeah, to a degree.
You don't want to let her go, do you? You may be bitter and hurt that she won't understand how you feel. But then when you think of having to live without her, you don't know what to do. Just like with Lala.
Stop acting like you know what you're talking about. You have no idea. You know nothing!
We both know that's not true. No one in this world knows you better than I do. Don't worry. As a special gift for how nicely this is all wrapped up, I've already arranged everything for you.
What?
There's no need to get angry. All you need to do is choose. Either keep her by your side forever, or let her go.
Shut up. So Maxwell got turned into a NIKKE because of GN?
Whew. That should be everything.
Maxwell looks at the boxes piled in the middle of her lab.
Ugh, that's a lot of stuff. I guess it makes sense. I did work here for a long time.
Maxwell sits down on the couch in the corner of the room.
Got plenty of use out of this couch, too.
Maxwell lifts her head and looks at the TV across from her.
Suen used to sit here and watch those superhero movies. Time really does fly.
Leaning back into the couch, Maxwell gazes up at the ceiling.
Is walking away like this really the right thing to do?
I'll answer that for you. No.
Maybe I should have stayed and tried to change her somehow.
Or you could have a little more social intelligence and understand that what she did was probably the best and only way to keep the board in line while not directly killing them. Because that board member died because of her own stupidity.
No. This is right.
No.
I've told her she's wrong and I'm stepping out of the picture. Maybe that will be enough to help her understand what she did was wrong. At least a little. It's something I have to do. Before she turns into any more of a monster.
You leaving is turning her more into a monster than her conspiring with GN to keep the board members in check. Literally.
She's got Laplace beside her now too, so she'll be all right. All I can do now is help her out if she ever gets backed into a corner someday. Yeah, this is the right call. Who could that be? I'm not expecting anyone. Does the MATIS lab need something else from me before I leave? I'm coming. Just hold on a sec.
Maxwell opens the door. A letter lies out in the hallway.
What's a letter doing out here? Wait. Is it from Suen?
Maxwell takes a step out into the hallway.
Huh?
What? Wait, what? Was the letter a bomb? I'm sorry, what? Hell of a plot twist to drop on, excuse me?
What do you think? Can you now feel the dignity befitting a king?
Maxwell opens her eyes. A hospital ceiling comes into view. Although her mind is still hazy, she thinks back to the last moments before she blacked out. There was a bomb. A bomb had gone off beneath her feet the moment she stepped into the hallway. That explains her mechanical legs. Maxwell calmly takes stock of her own body. There isn't a single thing she can move. She tried to move her head. Luckily, it moves, but only a little. Maxwell knows instinctively, if she falls asleep again, she won't wake up.
Maxwell?
Suen.
Maxwell turns her head a fraction more. Suen's face comes into view.
I'm glad my voice still works. What relief.
What's there to be relieved about? Just look at you.
How do they say I'm doing? You can be honest. I already know. I have no feeling below my neck.
Your entire lower body's gone. And most of your upper body's mangled.
Holy shit, how is she still, like... Damn, they must... Did Suen have something to do with this? There's no way Suen would have signed off on Maxwell getting this hurt.
They said you opening your eyes at all was a miracle.
See, I figured next time I won't be opening them again. Suen, did you?
Maxwell stops herself from asking the rest of the question. She doesn't have much time left as is. She doesn't want to hurt Suen anymore. So Maxwell chooses to just believe in her.
Never mind. I'm okay. I get to see you one last time before I'm gone. I'd say I'm pretty lucky.
You're not going to die. I will make it so you can't.
What?
Become a NIKKE, Maxwell. If you join MATIS, then the squad will have a dedicated engineer. It'll give MATIS heroes that much more of an edge. The project you and I built will do even more good.
Suen.
And you'll be able to stay by my side and make sure I don't turn into a monster. I'll change. I won't do anything like that again. I swear not to do anything you tell me not to. I'll only do what you tell me to. That works, right? That way, I won't turn into a monster.
I don't want to.
What?
Did you forget what I told you?
What you said a long time ago?
A NIKKE version of me wouldn't be me.
I've
I've heard other researchers even volunteer to become Nikkes. So why haven't you?
Because then I wouldn't be me. Personally, I don't think a Nikke version of me can really be considered the same person as I am right now. From my body composition, down to the very principle behind how I generate energy, every last bit of it is different. How could I even be considered the same individual? Of course, if you believe memories define an individual, then a Nikke made for me would still carry the same memories and thought process as I do. So you could argue I would still be myself. But there's always the chance that even the tiniest detail could be different. And even that slight margin of error is enough that I could never accept that thing as truly me.
Do you remember?
I remember.
Then you know why.
I remember, I do! But it's still better than you dying. And it's better than you not being here by my side. It's the same for you, right? You'd rather become a Nikke and be by my side than die, wouldn't you? We can be together for the rest of our lives. Nikkes can't die after all. So please, stay with me. I'll do better. I'll never make a choice like that again. Please, become a Nikke.
You...
Oh. From where I stand, you're the most fitting one of all.
Fitting for what?
Oh. Jesus Christ. Enmei jump scare. I thought he was there in person.
With how affectionate you are, you'd be the perfect catalyst for driving the small one over the edge.
He was right about that, too. You're already past the point of no return. You've become a monster.
What? No, she hasn't. Maxwell, quit gaslighting yourself. She's not a monster.
Do you regret meeting me? Am I not welcome here anymore? Do I have to leave?
Hey, Pipsqueak. I'll stock up on snacks, so stop by again sometime.
Okay.
Maxwell clenches her teeth.
No, I can't let it end like this. I can't give up. If I'm going to be turned into a Nikke regardless, then I need to at least make these last moments count. Otherwise, there will really be no turning back. She'll become a complete monster. It doesn't matter if what I leave behind is a wound that lingers in her heart for the rest of her life. So long as it's a wound that will keep her human. It has to be something so sharp that she never forgets it. Only then can I let myself go. Tuen, do you remember when we first met? You were crying in the break room.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Do you remember why you were crying?
Why else? Because Jian turned Lala into a Nikke without asking for...
You're doing the exact same thing. The thing you found so horrifying. That's what you're doing to me.
Kind of. Lala had zero choice. She was definitely forced. At least Yuen is begging and asking. That's the difference.
Maxwell,
Look me straight in the eyes.
With everything she has left, Maxwell meets Yuen's gaze.
Nikke Maxwell is a different person. No matter what you do, human Maxwell dies right here. Knowing that, do you still want to make me a Nikke?
Yuen nods as she cries.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't imagine a world without you in it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maxwell. Become a Nikke. For me.
I see. In the end, you're choosing to become a monster. In the end, you're choosing to kill me.
Maxwell.
But remember this. Even if you bring me back, you will never, ever get your Maxwell back.
Maxwell closes her eyes.
Fine. If that's your choice, then so be it. I'm making my choice too. One that hurts you. Even if it hurts you for your entire life, I won't let you turn into a monster. I'll become the one regret you can never turn away from. And that will be the proof that you're still human.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Yuen. My frustrating little pipsqueak.
That afternoon, a second Nikke is added to Matisse' squad. Her name is Maxwell. She is a mechanic Nikke and former researcher with Bacillus.
Hello, Yuen.
Like, I understand some of Maxwell's thought processes, but like, why does she make the absolute worst choices in how she handles all of this? Like, why?
Maxwell. Do you remember me?
What do you mean? Are you asking about human Maxwell's memories? Of course I remember those. You didn't wipe them after all.
What? Why are you talking like that? Human Maxwell? That's you.
What are you talking about? Human Maxwell is human Maxwell. And I'm me. From my body composition, down to the very principle behind how I generate energy, every last bit of it is different.
Oh, she's gonna throw that back in her face. Well, goddamn.
How could I even be considered the same individual?
Even with all your memories intact, you still feel that way?
Well, I do have all of my past memories. What I feel isn't so much affection for you as your researcher friend, but rather gratitude towards you as my creator. It's not a feeling human Maxwell would have ever felt, right?
Why are you saying that?
I mean, at the end of the day, Yuen did force Maxwell to become a Nikke, regardless of her wish. So there is that L for Yuen. I'm not gonna take that away. But this could have been handled so much differently from Maxwell's part. We could have avoided all of this. We really could have.
You're not doing this on purpose, are you? Are you upset with me?
On purpose? Of course not. Wait,
Is this something that would be considered by your standards as scrap metal behavior? It's not like I have no memories, but at the same time, I'm kind of separate from them. So I could see how it'd be tough to tell us apart. You can call me scrap metal if it's too hard for you. I wouldn't...
No! That's not it! You're nothing close to scrap metal! You? Scrap metal? No! I couldn't. How could I ever call you that? You're a NIKKE. A NIKKE that I made.
Oh yeah? Well, that's a relief.
What?
I'm thanking you for calling me a NIKKE and not scrap metal. I'm looking forward to working with you, Suen.
She's doing it on purpose 100%. Like, I understand because she forced her to become a NIKKE. I feel like there's some deserved treatment in regards to that. She's not going to get the Maxwell she wanted. But at the same time, Suen is not a monster for wanting to save Maxwell. And Suen is not a monster for wanting to protect what she had. At the end of the day, Maxwell elevated this to a worse situation than ever necessary. Regardless if she was going to become a NIKKE at some point or not. This literally stems from Maxwell's bad social intelligence and not thinking more ahead and the overall scope of everything. This was literally Maxwell's doing. Maxwell holds out her hand as though they're meeting for the very first time. Only then does the full weight of Maxwell's words sink in for Suen. For the rest of her life, she will never get the old Maxwell back. At the end of the third floor hallway lies a break room no one ever visits due to its shabby state. It's Suen's hideaway. The place where Suen had fled to escape her father's gaze after losing her maid. The place she first met Maxwell. Suen runs into her hideout.
Maxwell's gone. There's no one here now. No one's here. I lost everything. I thought if the project succeeded, everything would be fine. I thought it would all turn out okay. How did this happen? How?
It's so strange that I like Suen more now, and I also like Laplace a lot more now, understanding her motivations. I don't like Maxwell as much anymore. I don't hate her, but her limited thoughts and just how she exponentially made everything worse to this point, it's so stupid. She made this worse than it needed to be. Good lord.
Because you're a monster.
No, you're not.
Because you're a monster.
That's not true.
Suen made mistakes. She's not a monster. These choices, what Maxwell is doing, is forcing her down the path of monstrosity. Her short-sightedness is what's causing all of this, and I bet any money Enmei saw right through it.
You worked together with Jian, the one who killed Lala.
That's not true.
You killed people together.
That's not true!
You killed Maxwell, too.
That was Jian! That was Jian!
In the end, you're choosing to become a monster. In the end, you're choosing to kill me.
Monster. That's not true. The monster who killed Maxwell! No, no, no!
Partially right, yes. Inadvertently. The choice to make Maxwell into a NIKKE is entirely on Suen. She could have let Maxwell... Well, the choice to work with GN was where she really started to go off kilter. She had to have known what was going to happen. Like, the fork in the road here is when Maxwell decided to straight up leave Suen. That was the fork that made Suen lean more into the monstrosity side of herself. That was the fork. Before that, no. Suen was not a monster. Now she's going down that path because of Maxwell's short-sightedness. Suen sinks down and curls into a ball.
I wasn't trying to become a monster. I wasn't trying to kill Maxwell. There was another reason. There was another reason to make the project a success. To create MATIS, the hero NIKKEs. But why was I trying to make hero NIKKEs again? That's right. Because the press kept saying I wasn't fit to be CEO. Yeah. I did it to protect my position. This is the position Father entrusted to me. He gave it to me because he trusted me to protect Bacillus.
Look at what you did, Maxwell. Look at what you did. Now she's doing all the wrong thing. She still thinks her father is like any decent person.
Bacillus has to be protected for the Ark's sake.
God damn it.
As the CEO of Bacillus, I have to protect both this position and the company. Yeah, that's why I did it. That's right. I still have this position. I'm Suen, CEO of Bacillus. I still have something important left. For the Ark. For humanity. I have to protect Bacillus. And for that, I'll do whatever it takes.
Well done, Maxwell. You created the monster you were intending to prevent happening. Well done.
I have to be able to do whatever it takes. It all makes sense. Everything up until now was for this. Turning Maxwell into a NIKKE was for this, too. It's better to have a NIKKE with an engineering background in the MATIS squad. That way, even on long missions or in emergencies, they can respond fast on the surface. Yeah, that's why I did it. I did it for this job. For Bacillus. It's all been so simple all along. I could have reached this conclusion so easily. Suen?
Suen raises her head.
I heard a loud noise, so I came to check. Are you alright?
Laplace? That's right. Laplace. I still have you. The only one in the world who answered my call for help. My hero.
Siwen rushes over to Laplace. She seizes her arm.
You won't change, will you? You won't forget everything, will you? You'll continue to be the same NIKKE I'm so proud of. And you'll stay by my side as the strongest hero there is, right?
Laplace looks at Siwen's hand gripping her arm. She notices it trembling, and it reminds her of something from an old memory. I think her doing this shows there's a lot more humanity in Siwen than Maxwell seems to have thought. I love that the instant things start going a completely different direction, she literally goes straight to the monster ideology. For a motherly figure to turn her back that fast, I don't know. My opinion of Maxwell has dropped significantly in the last part of this event. She had such good intentions too, like she was doing what she could, but in the end, her short-sightedness and just not seeing the whole picture and not handling it differently and trying to be bitter and Maxwell's actions almost turned Siwen into a straight monster. She was enacting what she never wanted to happen by what she was doing. Good lord. And Laplace is the one who keeps her humanity whole. It was Laplace that keeps her human. The trembling hand of a small girl who once wandered in search of a hero. Laplace answers the desperate call for help.
Of course. If that is what you want, I'll always be here for you. I will stay by your side as the strongest hero there is. I'll become someone you can be proud of. Because I'm your hero.
That's right. And that's enough. As long as I have you, it's enough.
After that day, the break room at the end of the 3rd floor hallway is sealed off. Oh, there's Drake. A few days later, the 3rd member of the MATIS squad is completed, a NIKKE named Drake.
We now have a full squad. All the MATIS NIKKEs, under the name of the MATIS Squad, will fight to uphold peace inside the Ark. I'll prove to everyone just how strong Basilis's heroes are. And why they're deserving of being called the strongest squad out there. We will prove it to everyone. You wait and see.
That day forward, and just as Siwen predicted, the MATIS squad accomplishes countless feats up on the surface. As if driven by some unseen force, Siwen assigns them mission after mission, insistent on them becoming the Ark's greatest squad. She treats them as though they are high-powered tools, sending them up to the surface without rest. The more they achieve, the firmer Siwen's position grows. Eventually, it can no longer be said of Siwen that she's Basilis's CEO through sheer luck. Then finally, the day comes that MATIS achieves something unprecedented, cementing itself as the Ark's strongest squad.
I'm here with Miss Siwen, CEO of Basilis. Tell me, how does it feel to have built the strongest squad of heroes in the Ark?
Huh? Great. Why wouldn't it be? It's a historic day.
She's barely coasting along with only hints of humanity coming through. She's basically on autopilot at this point. She's not really a monster, but she's just Robo, you know. Siwen smiles. puts on a smile as if this were the happiest day in the world.
Sewin.
Hmm?
You okay? You spaced out for a bit.
It's nothing.
Present day.
I'm tired. I must have dozed off for a second.
That's exactly why I keep telling you to rest instead of coming here. Or want me to bring you a snack?
No. I'm fine.
Alright, suit yourself. Drake just got here. So, how about a group test? It's been a while since our last one. Sewin.
Sewin? Are you feeling sick?
Laplace and Drake come over to Maxwell and Sewin.
Look, I'm fine. Don't make such a fuss.
Well, then why do you keep spacing out like that? Is it because you're so pleased with the Nikkes you made?
Sewin looks at the heroes before her. Drake. Laplace. Maxwell. Greatest Nikkes she has made. Her heroes who guard her position.
Yeah. I'm pleased.
Project Matisse end. Holy pisseroo! There's a lot to unpack here. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I've been holding it in through like the entire story. Just got so good. I'll be right back in a few minutes. Alright, we are back. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. The story itself isn't
I'm sorry,
bad.
Chime, but I must go and do battle.
I would not say the story's bad at all.
This is child's play.
What I will say is that
Now then,
Maxwell's
who's
character
next?
development
So round.
positively terrible.
Doody-doo.
She somehow went from like a staple in Sewin's life, like the one keeping her grounded, the one keeping her
Since we
human.
won, why don't we go play a little longer?
As time goes on, she just gradually becomes
I will protect you,
more and
regardless
more
of my outfit.
short-sighted. Her lack of social intelligence really destroyed
Let's keep going.
her potential ability to.
Are you less tense
Like,
now?
look, we can fault Suen here for working with GN to rig Maxwell into becoming a Nikke, basically.
What do you think? Can you now feel the dignity befitting a king?
She knew she was gonna try something to, you know, make that happen. Suen is not, you know,
It's nice to be a hero
guilt-free
every once in
here,
a while.
obviously. Everything that happened to Maxwell, no, that
Are you
decision to
less
work
tense
with,
now?
make Maxwell a Nikke, working with GN, that was all on her. And also forcing her to be a Nikke, even at that point in time, also on Suen.
Since we won,
But
why don't
the
we
main
go play
reason
a
we got
little
to that point, the
longer?
main reason that Suen just stopped,
Shall we?
she stopped, like, thinking and stuff, is because Maxwell was pinning her as a monster.
Who's next?
Calling her a monster.
Are you
when
less
she was
tense
doing what
now?
pretty much any logical person would have done. Keep murdering maniacs in a corporate world
This is how
in
powerful
check
maids can be.
to stop them from harming people she cared about. Trying to kill
Shall
them,
we?
basically. She only threatened them. She did not. Why is my auto thing disabling itself? Uh-oh. Might have to clean out my keyboard a little better. Okay, yeah, something. Boy. Definitely have to do something about that with the keyboard. Okay, anyway.
Did you see that?
Like,
if not, then just ignore
we can
me.
blame Suen for some of the choices she's made. Like, specifically working with GN.
I'm sorry,
or
Chime, but I must go
Maxwell's
and do
thing.
battle.
100%.
Starfish
Maxwell
decoration is so
stemmed all of this.
strong.
The moment she refused to think about the situation more, the more the short-sightedness blows me away. Suen's a monster for doing what was
What do you
necessary to,
think?
to protect
Can you
peop-
now feel the
the people she
dignity
cares
befitting
about,
a king?
what everything she's built up.
Wipe them all out. Show them no mercy.
Like, no. That's just how that works. I like how Maxwell didn't say a damn thing about the board members killing 8 people, but the moment Suen uses the same method to not directly kill, she did not intend to kill anybody, but to threaten
Did you
them
see that? If not,
to
then
keep
just
them in
ignore me.
line, they could have easily avoided being hurt or killed.
You seem to really like maids,
They were
Master.
warned. They were
Let's proceed
warned.
to the next. This outfit is comfortable,
It was not
even for
Suen's
battle.
direct. It was not
Now
Suen's
then,
fault that person
who's next?
didn't heed the
Are
warning
you less tense now?
by trying to call a fake bluff.
Let's go play in the water, Prince. Oh.
Like, bro,
Behold, the strength born of my people's
I
affection.
can't understand Maxwell's thought process here.
Come here.
There's
When-
more where that came from.
Bro, she,
Let's see
she
who racks
flipped
up
the
more
narrative
kills.
on Suen the moment she didn't like what she saw her do.
Did you see that? If not, then just ignore me.
That's not what a monster does. That's just what you like. Could it be
It's
a
nice to be
monstrous
a
action?
hero every once in a while.
It leans more towards that, sure. I see it as a
Child's
necessity
play.
to protect yourself in a deep, dark corporate world where the people she was going against already killed a bunch of people. Suen has made bad decisions, yes. But at this point in time,
Since we won, why don't we go play a little longer?
at this point in time, Suen is the way she is because of Maxwell's
Watch and learn.
short-sightedness and lack of emotional intelligence.
The starfish decoration is so
100%.
strong. Doody-doo, made for you.
I am not going to 100% admonish Suen for the choices she made. The stuff that happened to her made her what it's got nothing to do with being born in a bacillus.
This is how powerful maids can be.
Maxwell let it get way too hard on her. Like, it literally
Wipe
infected
them
her
all
brain,
out.
what
Show
Envy
them
said.
no mercy.
And eventually, it started to become reality, just like he predicted.
Are you less tense now?
This was actually like an actual character digression of Maxwell. Like, she still has good qualities about her.
Did you see that? If not, then just
In
ignore
general. But with everything that, you know, with Siwon's fate, that was Maxwell's the catalyst for her becoming more of a monster than she ever intended. Dead ass. That's all I gotta say. Major character digression for Maxwell.
Since we
here.
won, why don't we go play a little longer?
Okay. Time for the hard mode epilogue. Something good, please.
Wow, it's been a really long time.
Back to GN, huh?
I can't remember the last time you reached out. Probably not since way back when you were making the MATIS NIKKEs. Right?
I've no interest in engaging in small talk with you.
There you go, being all prickly again.
Nah, it's kind of deserved.
I caught the one who shot you in the head and made sure they were punished. And yet you're still mad at me?
Wait, what?
Is it because of how Maxwell ended up?
I said no small talk. Also, I'm not even angry at you. You're not worth getting upset over.
Oh, I see. Right. Well, if you really care about me so little, why did you carve out some of your precious time to talk to me?
To ask you, why have you been stealing MATIS data lately?
What am I stealing now?
All the data related to MATIS. You're the one who stole it, right?
Excuse me? No.
It wasn't you?
What would I even take it for? It's not like it's their actual bodies.
Stealing the data. Enmei? I mean, that's my direct thought, is that Enmei did it, but who else would do it?
It'd be no help at all to my research.
So, it wasn't you?
What reason would I have to lie to you about something like this?
Huh? Then who would it be?
Someone really made off with data on MATIS? Isn't that some of the most classified and guarded data in the company?
Yeah, it is. So, when it comes to someone breaking through our top-level security and then taking only the MATIS data...
Wait. Chat. It was Enoch.
Who would do something that weird but you?
Okay, maybe not Enoch directly, but it's,
They broke through top-level security.
Keyboard's acting up and it's kind of pissing me off because I'm trying to keep this paused. It was, Birmingham and Enoch. Guys, where do you think the counter squad got the data to make NIKKE bodies? Do you really think it was Birmingham and Enoch? Or just Birmingham? The data that the counter squad has to make NIKKEs as they're going off to Eden is Matis's data. 100%. 100%. 200%. I'm willing to bet that's exactly what's happening.
And then only took data related to MATIS? Without laying a finger on anything else of value?
Yeah, and I can't think of a single other lunatic in the world who would...
But at the same time, everybody knows that
Sure you can. There's one other person who would do something like that.
Stop playing.
What?
Stop. God damn it. Alright, I'm tabbing out of the game. This is getting really annoying. But with how Suen was wanting to do everything in her power to help the counter squad, knowing that Bacillus can make really good Nikkes, why wouldn't we just ask for that? Why going the back way here? Birmingham, Enoch, both, only one, whatever. To ask for Nikke blueprints to bring to Eden. She would have done it. Probably no issue at all. On the circumstance that only the counter squad and Eden would be able to do that. Wait! No. I was about to say, what's her name? In Eden. Because she was a previous VTS, or VTC, engineer or scientist or whatever. She wouldn't have been able to do it. So it had to have been. But why would it be done without their knowledge? Who else would do it?
Wow. So this is how he shows himself again, huh?
Anderson?
What are you talking about? Who?
You really don't know? It's someone you know very well, too.
Someone I know?
Broaden your list of suspects to those outside the Ark.
Wait, what?
What? That doesn't make sense. How would anyone breach the Ark security from the surface?
Enmei. It wasn't Enoch and Birmingham. It was Enmei. From the surface, it's Enmei. 100%. What the fuck?
The only one who could breach the Ark's security and connect to its network is the same genius who built the Ark's communication system in the first place.
Yep, it was Enmei.
Does that give it away?
No way. Father?
But... Okay, but... What would Enmei do with that? What? Also, Enmei's still alive? Hello? Fuck? I have so many questions. I have a lot of hypotheticals, but I don't know what to say about that.
That's why you don't want to get on my bad side.
Okay, that's crazy though. Like, crazy story. What could Enmei possibly do with those blueprints? Like, realistically. If he's on the surface, he has no way of making Nikkes in the first place. Unless... Okay, Chad, hear me out. This is gonna be ridiculous. And I'm not gonna speculate too much because I need to log off pretty quick here. What if Enmei has something to do with the Rapture Queen, and that's the reason she can make heretics? But that wouldn't make too much sense because she's made heretics even before this point in time. But how else would he be able to do that? He has nothing to do with Eden as it is currently. So I don't know what to think. There's too much to speculate. I might do a little like side research here. Maybe make a video on it on the main YouTube channel. Okay, that like the other channel. Like, I don't know. There's just too much to investigate, too much to think about, but we will investigate this later. In any case, that was Project Matisse, ladies and gentlemen. What a story. I'm not going to say it's bad because it explains why Suen is the way she is, how Matisse came to be. What's up with Maxwell? A huge assassination of a character. Holy hell. And also how Laplace came to be the first member of Matisse, and her inspiration to be a hero was literally the reason she's alive today. It is a story with a lot to unpack. So basically what we're at is, Laplace is not annoying to me anymore. I understand why Suen is the way she is, and I now understand that Maxwell has a lot to do with how far Suen fell off from partway in the story. We can blame Maxwell for Suen being worse.
Kneel before Darkflower, the Shadow Empress.
We can blame her for how bad things got. Celebratory 10 pull. And a free SSR, of course, of course.
Soldier FA, awaiting your order.
I've got some testing to do that's pretty interesting. Wanna come help out?
Chat, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. We just finished the Matisse story and we pull fucking Maxwell. Bro. What kind of freaking, what kind of sick joke is this? What is this rage bait? Actual rage bait. What the fuck, Maxwell? Oh my god. She heard us talking shit, dude. So real. Real and true. But, okay. Anyways, Project Matisse, I give it an 8 out of 10 for a story. I love how it explained the origins of Matisse and making Laplace be a much more likable character. I actually adore her more now. The side story, her favorite item story helped out a lot with her character development, but this cemented her as such a great character. Drake was ignored the whole time. Maybe we'll get more on her later if the story is significant enough, but Maxwell really took a few steps down for me. I don't hate her. I severely dislike her though. Like, she could have made so many better choices if she would have just stopped for literally a day and thought about it more and had a little more social intelligence about this whole thing. And I sympathize with Suen. I do. Her whole life is just forced tragedy. A lot of stress.
Kneel before Darkflower, the shadow.
I really wish they'd let you mute that shit. Like, once a day is fine. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Still a great event. A really great event. If you guys haven't played it, play it. It's good. I do hope that they redeem Maxwell in the coming chapters. Be like, okay, I was fucking wrong. That's what I want to hear. Is that the way Maxwell handled shit, she was fucking wrong. She, you know, she did have some good intention, but she was still fucking wrong. That's all I hope for. But thank you guys so much for watching with me. I greatly appreciate all of you hanging out and throwing your 2 cents in here and there. I like having a community that experiences things with me like that, and hopefully you guys are playing through the story too, or you have played through the story. Thank you guys so much for not spoiling anything, of course. I am very appreciative of that for every event stream that I do, or every event story stream that I do. Regardless, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that very much. Let's see what's on the docket. There might be a stream tomorrow night after I get home from work. It'll probably be some catch up on the main story and Zenless. Don't take my word for it. I don't know. It depends how tired I am at the end of the day. new YouTube video coming out. A new reaction is coming out tomorrow, so look forward to that for you guys who are into the reaction content as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again. If you guys like this stuff, make sure you tune into the streams. I'm gonna try to schedule things a lot better going forward, hopefully, so that you guys know ahead of time that I'm streaming NIKKE stuff or anything in general. Trying to shoot for daily uploads for videos, minus on the weekends. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you so much. And I will see you guys either in the next video, in the next stream. Be sure to check out all the socials in my description of the stream, both if you're on Twitch right now or if you're on YouTube. Follow along on my X if you do that kind of thing. You know, social media kind of sucks, so I understand not being on there. It's cool. I'm trying to post more updates on these platforms as I go. Yeah, be sure to follow the links. And if you guys want exclusive access to some cool stuff I'm working on, or you just want early access to new videos and other stuff like that, be sure to check out the channel membership as well. You also get cool emojis. But once again, for the 50 billionth time, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go to sleep now. You guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. And I'll see you guys in the next streamer video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.